Welcome.
Damn, I was just sitting here being cute. Hello, everybody. Y'all are early. Well, I guess you're on time. You're on time to what I was gonna be. I don't expect people to be here within the first minute and a half. So, let me get cozy. It's a no webcam day, because I forgot to turn it on. Or, no ring light day, because I forgot to turn it on. But hello. I almost didn't put my light on yesterday because I meant to say ring light. I'm trying. I really am. Anyway, hi Sunberry, hi Ricky, hi Fall Guy, hi Shrap. What a horrifying nightmare that concept is. That you exist? I think about that a lot. I know that we've just started stream, but damn. If we want to get existential, that is something I think about quite a lot. And have had many anxiety attacks over. I'd be like, I exist for such a short window of time. So I'm going to use that very short window of time to do as much as possible. And by that, I mean I'm going to love as much. So, also hi Melody. Say how clever I think it is that her username is Melody and her name is Melody. I mean, that is so funny. It's so clever.
Melodic Ghost
Whoa!
just resubscribed.
What the heck? That's money. And you gave me money. And oh, it's with Prime. You gave Bezos money. Thank you so much, Ricky. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the support you've given me. I'm just a little guy. I try my very best. And you have rewarded me with the most important thing of all, and that is friendship. Because I care about your friendship more than your money. I say that about everybody. You don't have to give me your money to hang out here, so... Like, cool people like Fall Guy J and Shrap don't give me their money, and I love them just the same. But it's the extra support that I love so much. So... Melody was developed as my rap name. Oh, I love that. And then I like that you're Melodic Ghost. Like, that's still part of Melody. It's kind of cute. That's okay, Shrap. Some people don't gotta have... Some people don't gotta. Maybe a gift sub. I don't know. Which is funny because I'd be the worst rapper. I used to write informational raps or like edutainment raps in high school. What song is this? Nintendo Fun Center. I used to write edutainment raps in middle school or in high school. I wrote one about distracted driving, and then I wrote one about Benjamin Franklin. The one I wrote about Benjamin Franklin used "Hail to the Chief" as the background music, despite the fact that Ben Franklin was never president. And I think I still remember a little bit of the distracted one. It's like, don't be flippant and don't be dismissing. Distracted driving isn't cool. I'm here. I got here at usual time and realized we were starting late, then got back a few minutes. You are okay. You're okay. I just had a late dinner, and then I wanted to digest and watch my allotted episode of the Super Mario Brothers show. Super Show. I love that show, and it's my new ritual of getting ready for stream. I gotta watch their real corny humor. We watched the episode today of George Washington. I'd give you money, but I mean, you quite literally bit my head off when I tried last year. Yes, because you didn't have a place to live. You literally had no home, and you were giving me money. When you are financially stable, then I won't yell at you. I promise. George Washington, my guy. George George Washington. Look at him. I love him. It's George Washington. There's a podcast called the Super Mario Bros. Show that reviewed. Oh, listen. Is that on Spotify? Look at him. He's so distinguished. Look at him. I love him. He's got that big old nose. That funny little hat. An iPhone podcast app. Okay. A lot of ghosts long before I met her. Oh, 'twas destiny. I like that. I like that a lot. What if I had a username? So does that mean I'm gonna fall in love with a boy? Yeah, he's about that Zaza. I'm gonna see if it's on Spotify. I'm looking for a new podcast to listen to because I've just been listening to emotional music for emotional grunge boys. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Podcasts? There's All About Super Mario, Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros Evolution. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's on the Super Show podcast. Is that what it is? Nope, that's not it. I don't know if it's on Spotify. Because I want to listen to that. Damn. It might be called the Hard Drive Podcast now, looking at my phone. Oh, okay. Because I really want to listen to it now. I'm looking for a new podcast to listen to. Hard Drive Podcast. Oh, the Hard Drive Podcast. There it is. Oh, yep. They got the yeah. They got an intermission about Mario and Luigi's apartment. Cool. I got a new podcast to listen to. Yay! If anyone wants a good podcast recommendation, I have two really good ones that I listen to all the heckin' time. Me and Nana listen to this one called Today's Lucky Winner. Today's Lucky Winner. It's about the main character's autistic, which is super awesome. And she's dead. And she's being helped out by a Grim Reaper. Trying to prove that she was murdered so that she can be reincarnated. Which is super awesome. It's really good. Very queer. Very LGBTQ. And then the other one that I love to listen to is called Midnight Burger. Midnight Burger. The Midnight Burger rules. It's about a dimension-hopping, time-traveling diner. And how it helps people across the universe. Oh, I didn't change the title? Aw, shit! Oh, I forgot to change the title. Sunberry, thank you. Help me come up with a title. Help me come up with a title. Sunberry, you're funny and clever. Give me a title. Arcade Spirits. I forgot to change my title! Insert Hitchhiker's Guide to the Waffle House menu. This is a Konami hate account. Sex the Plex 2, pelvic thrust to the max. There, okay, I fixed it. Refresh the page if it doesn't update. Joy! This is what I get for eating a cheeseburger and watching the Mario show. Okay, cool. I am not playing Zelda today. Unless you really want me, but I don't want me. Get updated. Okay, cool. Cheeseburger. Yeah, it was banging. It was not what we ordered, but it was banging. To be fair, it was trivia night, so I think that, I saw your curry. It looked really good. To be fair, it was trivia night at that bar, so I don't think they were paying very good attention to the orders. But it still was bam and slamming. But yeah, that's cool. I look very blue today. My lights are on white. This would be blue. Yeah, I guess I'm just blue today. Stupid pork chops? Pork chops are delicious. You're putting food in your body. It doesn't matter what you're eating. Still feel like an old lady using Snapchat, but thank you for acknowledging my shouts to the void. I love Snapchat. I love Snapchat. I don't care if I'm an old man for using Snapchat. It's one of my preferred ways of contacting people. Honestly, just love it. I should not be reading my messages here, but let's say hello to Snapchat. Hi! And Sunberry. Send. Oi, oi, hello, governor. Yeah, I use it all the time. It's probably because I've been using it since high school. I snap on occasion too, so you're not alone. Yo, add me. If you want, I will post my Snapchat bubble thing in Discord. So if anybody wants it, it will be in the... I'll just put it in Gen Chat. For Ricky and anyone who wants it. There. Okay. I have it, but I just don't use it. I should use it more. Ren, I can have you. You're in there. I don't even think Orville knows what a Snapchat is. Name one rule of Snapchat, Orville. I've been using it since high school. I made a new Snapchat account literally last Christmas when I got my new phone. Because, they didn't allow you to change your username. And my username had my dead name in it. And I was like, I can't take this anymore. I'll lose 7 years worth of memories. Whatever. And then, literally, like 2 months later, they changed it so that you could change your username. I got a good Snapchat from Renata! Ah. And I was so angry about it. That's me! I look so evil. And then I got... A similar thing happened. Was when I got my phone, the warranty, the month-long warranty expired, and then they came out with the green iPhone, and I was just like, I wanted a green phone! I know that it is a thing that exists. It does have filters, you're right. Someone needs to use a lens cleaner on your camera. On this camera? Or this camera? I mean, yeah, it's kind of dirty. Kinda. I don't know. Somebody sent a chat. I need a snap, crackle, and pop chat for cereal lovers. I love cereal. What's your favorite kind of cereal? She sent me a waffle. Your phone camera? Yeah. I mean, my phone's always in my pocket, so it's covered in pocket dust. But yeah, Snapchat's got great filters. That's where I recorded one of my best performing TikToks of all time. I wish I could make heart-shaped waffles IRL. We have a shaped waffle maker, which we will be using on Chaos Kitchen. I didn't make my graphic because I was taking class, but I'll probably announce it Saturday. I always do my announcements 2 weeks ahead of time. The 4th, February 4th, Chaos Kitchen returns with a special guest. Yeah! And we'll be using a waffle maker. Yeah, we'll be using a waffle maker. Which is exciting. A Pokeball waffle maker. Nana, we have 2. What are they? Cocoa Krispies, Reese's Puffs. My favorite are the, I think I showed them on stream once. It was the chocolate mini wheats. Mothman wants a compliment. Hello, Mothman. How are you? I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I know that life is sometimes really hard, but you get through it every single time, and that's why I admire your resilience. But the thing that I admire the most about you, besides your resilience and your dedication, is your sense of humor. You are so heckin' funny, so hilarious. I love community nights. You're one of my favorite parts of community nights, is when you bust out those funny little witty jokes, especially when we're playing Junktopia. That gets me screaming. Or when we do frantic fanfic, you just get so, like, your id supersedes your ego and super ego to make the unironically funniest humor possible. So I appreciate and love and think that you are wonderful. Yippee! Get your compliment booth. Yeah! But yes, Chaos Kitchen, February 4th with a special guest. If you were here on my birthday, you would all know who that special guest is. Our special guest is Too Late Lewis. So we love Too Late Lewis. Spider webs and dog bones. Gotcha.
That's too late.
Yeah, that guy. I'm excited. I get to meet him, and I get to feed him a good old classic Brooklyn-style bagel. Except not in Brooklyn. But I just wanted to use the accent. Because once again, I'm oversaturated in the Super Mario Super Show. Which I feel like is something we should just, like, group watch at some point as well. So. But anyway, I hope that everyone had a good Wednesday. I took my last class after much procrastination. So, that means a little bit more free time. Sort of. Less burnt out, that's for sure. I think. I don't know. Casual reminder Monday, we're starting Memory Loss Mondays. And that's exciting. So that will be next Monday. I really liked yesterday. Yesterday's stream was great. I want to thank you guys for showing up early. It was great. I felt so good meeting new people. And, you know, being part of this super long, month-long raid train. I realized, yeah, that's a really good time slot for what I want to do for Mondays. So Mondays, I'm probably going to do like 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern time for Ricky in the back. So, I'm excited. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And yes, we should. I was thinking, because I'm doing the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, if a small group wants to watch cartoons on Wednesdays, we can do that. We've been talking about this for the longest time of watching Centaur World, so maybe starting in February we'll have a cartoon watching group. So, I will probably make a roll react. 4 p.m., got it. While you eat dinner! That's the time that Grammys and Grampies eat their dinner. It's 4 p.m. That's when I would love to eat my dinner, but I'm at work. It was the perfect time for me, at least. Too bad I work until 5. Sometimes. But anyway. Yay! I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. And yeah. Or till 4 and I have to drive home for 40 minutes. So then you'll just miss like the first hour of me dicking around. We will be playing Pokemon X. I made a delightful little logo for that I gotta upload. But besides that, I don't remember anything about Pokemon X, and that's what we'll be playing. I always have last minute things to do. Boy, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Always been there. I've been like clocking out late every single day. So I admire Sunberry for streaming at, I don't know, what time is it when you stream? Like 6 in the morning? It was like 10 for me, which I think is 6 for you, or 8, 7 for you, something like that. Watching streams of it will make me remember more than snippets. Yes, you start at 7 a.m. when you stream. How do you do it? How do you just wake up and stream? I'm not even a human being until at least 10 a.m. So that's the earliest I will ever stream is 10 a.m. My preference, if I'm doing an early stream, is noon. 5:50 a.m. Wake up, feed the dog. Wow. Yeah, get that popcorn. Love a good popcorn. Popcorn. P-O-B-G-O-R-N. Popcorn. I have a hard time sleeping in. I default wake up at 6:30 or 7. Sometimes 8 if I was late. Gotcha. My body wakes up reliably at 8 o'clock. The thing is, I gotta be at work at 7:15. I've been getting to work at about 7:30 and then leaving late anyway. So, because there's just more to do in the evening than there is, or more to do in the afternoon than there is in the morning. Won't be chatting because Sab, Nap, and Keyboard loud. Quietest game I can play is Vampire Survivors. That's okay. Or you could type on your phone. That's something that I do when I watch people on the TV. If this was IRL, I'll be trying to mimic that noise. I'm gonna make some freak on a leash. Can't recall. Cannot recall. One button gameplay. You know who hates one button gameplay? Percy! And if you don't remember Percy, he's that chubby bear right there. That chubby bear right there. If you guys remember, we left off on a cliffhanger. I'm very nervous about it. So, did I get? I don't know. I just. It's not a song that I know well, so I can't like immediately. If you want to post it in music chat, that'd be fantastic. But we left off on a cliffhanger last week. So basically, Dekonami decided our beloved grandmotherly matronly character who we love passed away, and her family doesn't want to keep the arcade, so they decide to sell it to Dekonami. We said fuck you to Dekonami, and he fired all of us except for Gavin, who quit. So we're getting the band back together, making our own arcade after a depression intervention with all of our friends. We're down to a dramatic twist. The dramatic twist is we need to choose between a family restaurant, a barcade, or stick with the basics and keep doing a regular video arcade. So, our home slice, what's his name? The guy right there. This guy right here. Shit, what's his name? The great, memory loss. Forget that. Yes, that's what was our title. Okay. It was I'll make my own arcade with Blackjack and who I won't type out Huukers. Hamza, thank you. I'll make my own. I'll make my own arcade with Blackjack and Hook. With Blackjack and Hook. Wait, well, is Blackjack bad? Should I change? Should I change Blackjack? I love the sentiments. Yeah. The people in the back, the clever people will get it. Yeah, the hookers is the bad one. Okay. Hamza wants us to get an arcade with a family restaurant. That way, we're doing the same exact thing as Dekonami, but independently. Anyone under 21? Oh, yeah. Blackjack! Oh! I get it! Okay, let me put it back to the regular blackjack. Okay. Oh, shit! Wow. Wow. Nana? Okay. So Hamza wants us to do a family barcade. Oh. Okay. Okay. Feel free to share in DMs if you wish. And then our fellow barista boys want us to turn it into a barcade. I mean, we're romancing Percy this time, so no. We're not. If you all made more puns like that, my organs wouldn't be bleeding from internal... Wouldn't be destroyed from internal bleeding. Say, Orville, one of my favorite parts about meeting you in person, we're walking around the Boston Museum, and I keep making jokes, and you just stop. Like, we're walking, and you stop, and you just... Ah! Every time. Ah! It's almost like that Peter Griffin gag where he stops in the street and just... Ah! This shit makes me laugh. So, Ben and the other guy, Mark? Ben and... forget the other guy's name. Barista Boys from Whole Story want us to open a barcade. Ben and Matt, thank you. They want us to open a barcade. And that's trendy and cool and will get us alcohol sales, which, as I learned sadly today with one of my local businesses that I love, my preferred location of this local business, there's two locations. One serves alcohol and doesn't have espresso. The other location serves espresso but not alcohol. And it turns out that, oh, that's Queen Bee. She's basically like a Twitch streamer, esports streamer. But anyway, yeah, that's my wife. They're all hotties. This preferred location doesn't have alcohol, and I like sober spaces. And it turns out that they're closing, and I'm really upset about it. When you play by yourself, I need you to do something. But it turns out this other location is closing because they don't have the alcohol. The location with the alcohol is selling better. Okay, wait, let me catch up. I did the barcade because I want more barcades in my action. Yes! Decided against popcorn. I'm drinking water-flavored cherries? Water-flavored witch... Okay. You need to go with Hamza. He's cool and smells of lavender and will also punch Konami in the balls. The romance with her was great, and it was large majority of the chat, and I was yelling, "Step on me, please," and then she we cheer. Go with Hamza because I think shrapnel will explode if you don't. Turn on the I'm interested in finding a relation. Yes. At any point that I play this game in the future, I will be smarter and use the I am interested in a relationship setting. I will definitely do that. That was my flaw. Because I went in this game being like, we're here for a job. Very on brand for each character, but the Queen Bee description is so hilariously on point. Yes, Sunberry sent me the one where Gavin is accidentally called Yummy. So Mothman saying yummy water flavored cherries made me get a little like, how did Mothman know about Gavin being yummy? I sent spicy I sent holding the evidence because the game's getting spicy. Yes. Then the final option is we stick with a regular video arcade. So, with that, that's Percy's option, which is hard because Percy's the one that we're dating, and I fear that if we choose the restaurant or the barcade, we will lose him. And I want all of these people to stay on my side. So I have to make a decision. And I'm anxious about it because I'm a Libra. So, would we like it to be chat voting on it? Or do we want me to suffer? Hee-hoo! Do we want me to suffer? And make me choose? I don't know. I like to see you suffer. Chat vote. Ah! I mean, I vote Hamza because I've never seen that before. Or you can choose what Holden would like. Holden suffer. Vote. Percy and Holden. I can't type. Not because I don't like seeing you suffer, but I like the community being involved. Honestly, me too. If we're voting, then I can do my little gag. Did I leave this too long? Hello? Ah, not responding! Every single fucking time I play this game. Okay. And that's what I would choose. That part of the song is where I would choose. But we're not doing that. We're gonna vote. Okay, so we're gonna do a poll. Let me start the. I just wanted to do that. It was so funny. New poll. What's our destiny? Tom's Restaurant. Ben and Matt's Barcade. Percy's Video Games. You got 3 minutes. Go! Go, 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 go! Which, on point, you can't tell because I'm wearing a shirt with my name on it. I'm a gamer! I'm a gamer! Yeah! Yes, this game is for bisexual people. I can... Pew pew pew! Oh boy. I like how I unintentionally wore. I did not choose this shirt today for this game. I just chose this shirt because it was the first one on my shirt pile. Because I haven't hung my shirts up in like 2 weeks. Fair. Yeah. This game is for the bisexuals. This game loves us. It's rough. It's rough being bi. And also trans rights. Let's go. I love slapping the wristbands. I never liked wearing them. I didn't wear my shirt for today's game either, but... Oh yeah, you're wearing your Wholesome Direct shirt. Which is super cute. You're gonna show off your Wholesome Direct shirt?
I gotta show it off.
Okay.
No idea. Oh, good game.
I like the froggy right there. It's cute. I also like this chicken on your nipple.
Yeah, all sorts of great.
And I also like this one. And that looks like me. And I like that guy. I like that robot. I like that wizard frog. I like that frog. I like that bird. I like the little gator from the gator game. I can't wait for this honey bear game. That game looks really cool. That's the coffee game that I never finished. That kind of looks like Tinkaton. I don't know. I know it's a princess. But wholesome!
That might be... that might be the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
What? Twitter and a YouTuber got engaged. And for the engagement photos, he and his fiance got their names spelled out in mustard on hot. That is romantic! Ah, I love that. I also like the chicken on your nipple. You know that whole story is not about donuts or no, it is not. Clearly they're a couple. Clearly. I also like the chicken on your nipple. So chaotic dumbass. Holmes's restaurant, 100%. Wow. I'll be honest with you guys.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates. I'll be honest, guys. I was thinking this whole time I was gonna go for the barcade, but Hamza Sweep 2023. We're going for it. Hamza, I think we can do business. We'll make a combination arcade and family business. Also, the joke is that all their stuff is named after famous authors and books. Yes. Yes, it is. Which I love, as I am a book guy. I would have said barcade, but the people have spoken. The people have spoken! We're all about Hamza, apparently. For Shrap, since he smells like lavender, I feel like Shrap is going to start becoming Hamza with the rest of his life. I think Shrap is going to start wearing elegant robes and swooping his hair really pretty like that and getting an ear pierce and doing his eyebrows really pretty. He is so pretty. Ugh, Hamza. Please don't give him ideas. No, I will give him ideas. Eating a full-size bowl of mac and cheese and then shredding it on Pac-Mans. I would kill... Shrapnel's 2 feet tall and white. You can still pull off that swagger as a 2 foot tall man. Shrapnel is at least twice that size. You're thinking Ben Shapiro. Yeah, Ben Shapiro is 1 foot tall. He fits inside a teacup. Anyway, Hamza, I think we can do business. We'll make a combination arcade and family restaurant. Such is the will of Hamza. You will not regret this. A bit disappointing, but we'd still be happy to lend a hand where we can. Absolutely. He could drown in a saucer of milk. Having Mr. Moopy available for families to enjoy would be nice, actually. Cool. So we can't do Sex in the Plex because it's a family restaurant. Or we can have 18 plus nights. Okay. You okay over there? You okay, Ricky? Okay. The second thing we need to talk about is what sort of games we want to focus on. The Funplex did a little bit of everything, and we will too. We want to include all gamers, including the gay ones. Technically, we could all drown in a saucer of milk. By just, like... You didn't lose any friends. Yeah, I was scared we would lose friends. I love your doggies. They're so cute. I had a lot of fun drawing your dogs. It makes me feel like I know you better. Easy to drown if you try hard enough. Hard enough! Easy! Come on! But we can also highlight one style of play or another. Really provide best-in-class gaming for a specific audience. Any thoughts? I wish I was in trouble for stopping pets for a second. I've resumed my duties, though. Let me get enough points for Percy. Yeah. I was scared that I would lose him. Not that ominous music.
Sweet.
Retro games. It's gotta be all about retro games. You know, I'm capable of keeping those older games in tip-top shape. If we focus on retro games, we could serve an audience that Deco's completely ignoring. I would agree with Miss Fairchild. Retro games are an untapped market. I'll grant it wouldn't pull in as much profit, but we know gamers are seeking them. We don't have to make all of the money, just enough to keep our pure and untainted dream afloat. And we can do that with a well-curated retro game library.
Nope.
This is an easy one. I drowned at Water Country once. Naomi? I know you meant Naomi, but... Naomi! Oh, that's funny. Retro is cool and all, but let's talk about esports games. They'll draw money better than jamming a magnet up your ass and dragging you through Fort Knox. Got a couple good fighters, more than one FOD, some race and dance games. The kind of stuff where folks can compete head to head, and we're golden. And I'm Holden! I have to agree with Queen Bee. You can play retro games on emulators and consoles, but you can't duplicate the community experience of an arcade at home. If we had an esports focus, we could build something together which works as a second home for all sorts of gamers. Yeah, why not both? I think you know what I'm gonna suggest. Redemption and prize games. They'll provide excellent profits. It's the core of Deco's business model, yes. But I think if we focus on those games, we can do them right, you know? Do them right. No predatory pricing, no scams, no ripoffs. And the truth is, most people enjoy them. From kids wanting to win with that big prize, to the wistful adults recapturing their childhood dreams of playing skee-ball on the boardwalk.
Yes!
That made me a little IRL. Yeah. She's your type. They're simple to play, and most of all, fun. If they're done right, we can make meaningful memories for everyone. And prizes. Did I mention the prizes? We can stock the shelves with the coolest prizes around. Better than Deco's prizes, which fall apart 2 minutes after you get them. I don't want child gambling. I don't see why none of these things can exist in the same space. Are we gonna vote again? Heck, let's vote again! This is great! Everybody go. What we gaming? All of them are doable. Retro. Esports. Prizes. Go! You're not operating on as big a budget as Deco, so Nana said you have to specialize. Yeah. I personally, as Holden, want to do the retro. Because that's not what Deconami is doing. And it's a niche. We're trying to create a niche. You can do esports in a lot of places. Like, there are already esports places, I guess. Well, the nice thing, Shrapnel, is you can play this game yourself because you own it. Expansion is always possible later, yes. It's also true. So... But... Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Expand on, yes. Is that gonna be a command? Which, by the way, I put a reminder to make a command to unmute myself. At the number of times I forgot to unmute, I'm gonna make a "we can't hear you" unmute command. There have been a couple of arcades that opened near me, and they all failed, and it made me sad. I feel like all the arcades around here are like big business ones. Yeah, Shrap can play the ones that I don't pick. What? How many times do I have to remind you of the one in the mall? Which mall? Was it in the other one? We got 2 malls. We'll go to the mall sometime soon. We at least used to have one in the local mall. Yeah. There's one barcade downtown that is still going, but too clubby for me. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe because I'm a goon. Can it be I can't hear you? I don't have any fucking ears. We did? I don't remember. Okay, I'll have to pop in there. I was thinking of making it just be like the "We can't hear you" SpongeBob pirate guy. We didn't have time because we wanted to go to the movies. I'm so forgetful. I'm so forgetful. Hi, Two Flower! We're making decisions! Chat's making decisions for me, because... Thank you! Okay, we're all going with the one I wanted this time. Chat's making decisions for me, because... It's painful being a Libra. All my Libra homies in the chat go, whoop, whoop. But thank you. Okay. We got it. We're going with a... Chat voted 100% on the Hamza route. So we're making a family arcade for the restaurant, and we're going retro. There was one I had always went to as a kid that had $10 Tuesdays. It's great, it was $10 for all you can play. When I went to the one in Milwaukee, it was like $15 the whole day, and you could if you left the store, you could come back. As long as you were still wearing your bracelet, they would let you back in. So, I got nauseous or something. Or no, yeah, I got dizzy. This is back when my iron was really low or something, or my vitamin D. And it was low. I got dizzy playing Dance Dance Revolution. So instead, I ended up playing Bubble Bobble for 3 hours on the Neo Geo machine. Of course, Shrapnel. You just want to be stepped on. They gave us unlimited game cards that expired that evening. That's cool, though. The one in Milwaukee, all the machines are just unlocked, which is cool. I played lots of rounds of bags. That was fun. You had to set the name on your name was on your jersey, and I set my name to Gay. And I made it to like top. Like, I was like 18th on the leaderboard, and it showed like the top 20. It was like a bunch of names, and then it just said Gay. And I was like, that's me! Which made me laugh. So, anyway. Deco thinks that only new games make money. Let's prove him wrong and have the world's greatest retro-style arcade ever. Woohoo! I'll pick out only the best games, don't worry. Excellent. I'm looking forward to this project. Okay, so that's money and games. Now let's go beyond what we already had at the Funplex. Let's really make this special. New projects. I want a defining feature for our arcade. One which will make it stand out. Something nobody else is doing. Something nobody's even thought of before. All ideas on the table. If it was too outlandish for the Funplex, it's not too outlandish for me. Show me what you got. Well, I mean, I'm not really a part of this, but come on, you're my best friend and 100% part of this. I couldn't be here in this moment if it wasn't for you. Go on, Juniper, what's your idea? Branding. I'm freelancing now, which means I can come on board as your personal brand manager. One heck of a consulting gig. An arcade really needs stellar image management to stand out from the rest. Like the event poster I made for you.
What if?
Oh, hey, Juniper! I can add to that. What if we work together? I was thinking of designing a new mascot costume anyway, but I can collaborate and coordinate with you on how it'll tie into the visuals for the rest of the arcade.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a winning combination. Ashley and I can do great work together and come up with some really stellar branding and marketing. We'll stand out in a crowd. Hell, I know exactly what sort of project I want us to do. Streamer support. Streamers. It's Mama Tamako. Assembling and packing away my streaming rig each day is ridiculous, and duct taping a webcam in front of a screen is a lousy hack. If I could just step right up to a game and, I don't know, swipe a card or something, I'd be streaming with a direct feed in seconds. Well, I can think of a dozen streamers who'd flock to our place just to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I know how we could do that. I could rig up a general purpose daughter board, which plays man in the middle with the video feed, works on RFID reader to get a streamer's info, ties into a central video encoder on the Wi-Fi network. Yeah, I can make it happen, and without damaging any classic hardware. Once more in English, please. I know software, not hardware. We stick a thingy in a thingy and everything works just fine. Sure, there's some legal and copyright issues to tackle, but if we can do it, let's be the world's first streaming arcade. I was thinking, well, if the reason why older games are considered dead-end is that they don't work in the ticket game ecosystem, why not add the ticket output to normal games? We could reward skilled players with prize tickets based on their high score or speed of completion. With the right balancing, we could make old games just as desirable as the new ones.
Perhaps.
As Naomi said, there may be legal hurdles to clear, but I'm in favor of that idea. It's not that I love prizes, but I find them boring, personally. You know, I favor pinball, but profit is the lifeblood of an arcade, and prize games are profitable. If we can get Moopy producing tickets, well, that's something nobody's ever done before. Huh. Interesting. As much as I'd love to do all three, I doubt we have the money or time for that. Let's focus on one project to launch our arcade with. Do we want to have really good branding, or streamer support, or retrofit tickets to old games? Alright, we're gonna put this one up to a vote as well. Because I'm really enjoying the specialty. Branding, streaming, tickets. Go! My thoughts on this is that personally, I like these two the best. Well, this is more profitable. This is something no other place has, which will get another niche market. This is pretty snappy. And I don't think we lost access to our Facebook account that we advertised with for Sex in the Plex. I don't think they would have passed that password off to, I don't even think that Dekonami understands what a Facebook is. What's a Facebook? He probably just glares if someone says, I was on Facebook, and he'd be like, them twatters and those book faces. So unique. Oh, he shares boomer memes. Yeah, he shares boomer memes. You're right. But he doesn't realize that there can be such a thing as business accounts. He's like, all the lawyers do that shit. Neopets has a surprising amount to do with Scientology. Really? Feel free to info dump about that. I'm actually quite curious. I think I knew that one of the original, I don't know if it was Donna or the other guy, Adam, was a very religious person when they made Neopets, and they wanted to include God in it or something. They were forced into helping with Scientology? Yo, put that in Info Dump Central. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. What a world we live in. Very fascinating. I bet I bet Dekonami liked Minion memes. And he's like, I gotta get a Minion slot machine. It's like that video going around on Twitter of all the old people lined up in the casinos going like, that's so boring. Yeah, fuck Scientology. Tom Cruise smells bad. I don't know, but he probably does. Just my thought. But yeah, feel free to post an Info Dump Central about that. I'm very fascinated. I know there was some kind of controversy, but I don't remember. Mostly because I was a little kid when I read about it, so I didn't care. The Hubology. Fuck! Great, guys! 33%! Come on! It's like Mormonism. It's an evil sex cult founded by a con man. That means I have to vote. I'm gonna go with the streaming one. I want to be on the cutting edge of technology and the arcade community. Do whatever you have to do to integrate 20XX broadcast systems into our games. Finally, no more hauling around a bunch of duct tape and webcams. A new tech project, and not just repairing an old monitor? Yeah! You won't regret this, Holden. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. I'll fight for. I picked on my own. One more thing. Oh shit! I come up with a name. If this is gonna be my baby, my dream arcade, I've got a name already in mind for it. So, barring any objections, I'd like to welcome you all to. We're gonna be here a while. Since they were founded by Connors in the last 200 years. Sacks the Plex. If we still want to do a innuendo, Fun Spot joystick. Game.
Water.
Thank you, Fall Guy J. Arcade. Shit! Sex in the Plex was so good. It's Scare Fun Zone. No! The Peach Pit! The Peach Pit! Dave Wiener's Peach Pit!
Yes! Yes! Come to Papa!
Arcade. Oh, Arcade doesn't work. Go for Pleasure Palace of Fornication and really tight to lifespan of sex and nudity. Pleasure Palace of Fornication and earthly delights made for sex and nudity. Shrap, if you... Okay, Ricky, in a Goosebumps book, I think he... sorry, I'm laughing so hard that my abdomen hurts from laughing so hard. Let me breathe. Actually, I should take my blankie off. I'm sweating. I'm glad I didn't turn my light on. In the first Goosebumps book we read last year, it took place in a VR arcade. And there was a character there named Dave Wiener, who he named the Game Books reviewer Dave Wiener after. And I mean, his real name is Demian Katz, but we call him... It was our first last year. It wasn't our first... Our first one was in 2021, but our first one of 2022. I think. I don't remember. Either way. It was third? Whatever. It took place in a VR arcade, and it was called the Peach Pit, and there was a character named Dave Wiener. So if we call it Dave Wiener's Peach Pit, it will, it's bad for people who don't show up to community nights. I know. But I hope this is incentivizing for anyone who doesn't show up to community night. These are the in-jokes you miss out on. You miss out on Dave Wiener and his internal consistency. The internal consistency of his cake is not very moist. We're going for it. Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Any objections? I will no try again if we have objections. We're going on with the Peach Pit. Or we're going on to something new. If it helps, Peach is an innuendo. Go for it. I'll give you 30 more seconds. I'm looking at my very detailed watch. My only objection is I think Wiener is misspelled. Ah, shit. Dave. Wiener? 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 I think it's Wiener. Oh, thank you, captions. It is spelled Wiener. Peach Pit. Oh, it's spelled Wiener in the book? Wiener. 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 Weenie. No, I'm sure that's EI because it's a German word. I feel you should know that I'm typing Dave Wiener Goosebumps into Google. Okay, it's spelled W-E-I, right? Right? Hey Siri, how do you spell wiener? She's thinking. She's thinking. What are we thinking? Stop. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Bitch! How do you do Siri? Hey Siri, how do you spell wiener? Wait, what? W-I-E? It's North American, not German. Damn. Wait, no, it is German. Wienerwurst. That's the North American spelling, not the original German. Wiener Hut Juniors. So how am I spelling? I'm so confused. I'll spell it how it's spelled in the book. Orville's getting the book out. If Dave Wiener is the actual character, what was that book called? I don't remember. It was just Goosebumps and the Bumpy Goose. Like, we spell color like that across the pond. It is color. Yeah. Couleur. In French, it's E-O-U-R or something ridiculous. E-U-R. U-E-R? Couleur. I don't know. Couleur. Couleur. None of these look right. I don't remember. It came from the internet, right? Yes! I think it came from the internet. Why, do you have the transcript? This all is dependent on how R.L. Stine wrote a book. R.L. Stine didn't even think about the butterfly effect when it came to the internet. Your phone autocorrects because I have it set to Australian for the... Oh. See, I have the French and American English keyboard. I have it set to the Canadian French keyboard. And sometimes I'll accidentally have the French keyboard on. And then be like... Suddenly, when I write the word the, it'll put an accent above the E, as if I'm saying the word for tea, which is te. So, I'm just like... Sure, people will be like, why do you put random accents on your E's? And I'll be like, sorry, wrong keyboard. It's very hard typing French on an English keyboard and English on a French keyboard. So, anyway, Orville, if you wish to, read the book and let me know what the true answer is, I will be riveted. Be absolutely riveted to know. If you do not respond, then it's EI. What? I don't know. I don't know. Nana's just reading them. Let me look at my files, actually. I want to say... Wiener, Stein 44. Damn, he even cited it. Weiner it is. Dave Weiner's Peach Pit. Alright. Thank you for citing it in MLA format. Dave Weiner's Peach Pit. Let's call it Dave Weiner's Peach Pit. An homage. A Goosebumps. R.L. Stine Goosebumps themed arcade and family fun complex. I'm thinking of learning French. I always think of Dexter's Lab episode where you can only say omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Dave Weiner's Peach Pit. I like it. We can work with that. Let's hear it for Dave Weiner's Peach Pit. A home lives again. How exciting. Fuck yeah, I love R.L. Stine. A toast then. And one by one, everyone raises their glasses to R.L. Stine. Everyone raises their steins. I fetch my room temperature drink and raise mine high in return. Well, his real name is Dave Wiener, Rachel explains. But that's so wimpy, he goes by his screen name. She said a bad word. We all know wimp is a slur. Man, I'm so excited. My mouth is dry. Alright. Together, we can accomplish anything! For Dave Weiner's Peach Pit! And for the future. Oh, Digit Wizard, Dick Wizard. Yes, that's what it was. For Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. This is great. Our R.L. Stein themed bar, or our family arcade. Losing everything, and getting all back, and then some. Been a roller coaster of a week, to be sure. But I can't rest now, absolutely not. I need to take charge of this project and my life in general. I have to do for them what Francine did for us. That's okay. I'm ready, and I'm willing. And this is our time. Oh boy. I'm sweating. You cleared level 6 of Arcade Spirits. Okay. You're proven to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate. Also, you scored 19,700 points. Shops in the volcano-devastated city of Pompeii bear the characteristics of a pizzeria. That's a neat, if a bit depressing pizza fact just for you. I would love to save my game. Boop. Okay. Enjoy the bathroom, Orville. Do not fall in. Alright. Here we go. It's time to party. New Game Plus. Okay. It is the distant future year of 20XX, and for the first time, I'm entirely in control of my own destiny. I'm no longer merely working in an arcade, now I'm working on my future. Which admittedly still involves working in an arcade, but still my future. I'll admit it feels weird. I'd grown so used to going with the flow, letting life batter and bruise me, that having a true and honest hand on the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone's counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's Funplex alive as we move into the era of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. And, well, honestly, I'm super anxious about it all. I'm nervous. Who wouldn't be? There's so much riding on the success of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Not just a paycheck, but the hopes and dreams of all my friends. And I can't forget about Percy's hopes and dreams in particular. I'm not the only one anxious about this. The stress weighs heavily on both of us. I don't want to let him down. I keep waiting for the universe to wake up and notice that I'm on a roll. If fickle fate could take away the Funplex, what could it do to Dave Wiener's Peach Pit? I know that's hardly a constructive attitude to have, but anxiety is rarely a logical thing. You can know the truth, while your nerves tell you something else entirely. Now all that's left is to get through the opening day without incident. Oh, we have a location? Okay. I arrived early that morning to go over any last-minute preparations and make sure everything is in order. Haven't I told you so many times to play this one? Yes! Why does this game get me? Jesus Crimbus. You're so right, Nana, and I think that actually I'm playing this at the right time. It's kind of like how I had already been dropped out of grad school for a while after we watched, before, it had been a while since I dropped out of grad school when we watched Monsters University. So, like, that wasn't convincing me to drop out of school. That was assuring me that it's okay that I dropped out of school. With playing this game, it's assuring me that it's okay that I got fired from a job that admittedly destroyed me, and that I've had to build myself around my grief in a way that made the grief appear smaller. Because yes, the grief is still there, and the grief will always be the same size. I'm just now a bigger cage for my grief to run around in. But, you know, like, maybe someday the cage will be the size of a planet, and the grief will just be like, oh yeah, I'll see you once in a while on the edge of the bars. But what'd you miss? We just started the next day, so So, plus Juniper was sick of watching me pace back and forth at home after breakfast, so she lovingly shoved me out of the apartment and told me to be productive. Now, I stood in awe of the building, the dream I poured my heart and soul into. I still barely believed it myself. I paused a moment to let the reality finally hit me, and stepped into my destiny. Oh, okay. So it's got like a similar layout, just different color arcade, I guess. Pushing open the doors to Dave Wiener's Peach Pit, I was greeted by a relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops and people moving about doing last-minute preparations. Jen, Bob, Ida, Indy, Els, June. We traveled along an arduous road ever since the great Wake-Dervention conspiracy. Gavin secured us a great rental space, an abandoned pizza place with that all-too-familiar triangular roof. Pizza Hut! We took over a Pizza Hut! Nobody else wanted it, but we didn't care about the funny shape. Quirk is in our favor. And I really couldn't have done all the renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. I put the names of my family in the high score tables there. Another one is all pro wrestlers. I love that! It's such a great detail! Oh my god. Give my regards to Jen and Bob and I think CMP. I don't know, Hulk Hogan? Is this Hulk Hogan? I don't know wrestlers that well. That's really clever. This must be set in Massachusetts, which abandons all pizza. Orville, if you visit us, if you take the train out to New York, we'll take you to Pizza Hut. There's one on the west side of the city I can take you to. Although my nibblings have changed names since then after coming out as non-binary, so kind of outdated. Update! 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 Which is, congrats for them for figuring themselves out, so that's super awesome. Congrats. Say that complete internet stranger says, hell yeah, for figuring yourself out. Now I want to go to Pizza Hut lunch buffet. Now I want to go to Pizza Hut lunch buffet. Do it! I've never had the buffet. I'd go there for pizza. It's really hard to patch now and absolutely can't patch on the console. The company that made the port doesn't exist anymore. Really? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't even think that would be a problem. That's really interesting. Like, I feel like it'd be as simple as, like, a little mod. Like, I know Nana's really good at modding for Stardew. Yeah, Two Flowers a dev. One of the cool people who poured their heart and soul into this game. That's different. What's different? I don't know anything about programming, Nana. Yep, director and co-author. Someone put their heart and soul into this game, baby. I think this is like the third time I've been in the same chat as... Or the third time I've interacted with a developer on Twitch. I was absolutely starstruck when, I made, talking with Concerned Ape, I started the debate of, how do you pronounce Mr. Key? Yeah. He was like, just because I want to piss you guys off, it's pronounced Mr. Quee. That absolutely killed me, and I was just like... And then I made Shane upset when I said that... When I asked him if he owned a pair of Crocs. And now I kind of want to... If he has a P.O. box, I kind of want to send him a pair of those goth Crocs. And then I think... I was in a chat with one of the devs for Sauce Poot. I was not streaming, and I didn't really particularly want to play the game but that was back when I was in my farm girl shit. Concerned Ape did not do NFTs. That is quite the opposite of what the point of the game is. So, or Dekonami, he probably does NFTs. So fuck him. He probably doesn't even know what they are, that boomer ass. I couldn't really have done all these renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Tom's proved true to his word. Yeah, fuck Konami. If you make another one of these, can I increase the... Trap, there's a second one! Wait, what was it again? Does my thing scroll back far enough? It was, Pleasure Palace of Fornication and Earthly Delights made of sex and nudity. Thank you. Oh, man. Strap, I love you so much. Orville, thank you for putting Shrap in my life. I really thank you. I'm so red. Oh, man. I'm gonna do cough drops tonight, wow. Tom's proved true to his word, fronting us as much money as we needed to make this happen. Now, yes, that is the name of our family-friendly restaurant arcade. Oh, God. My internet is so bad tonight, I'm sorry, even on my phone. Love you guys. Love you, Ren! You're amazing! I gotta stop yelling. Killing my throat. Now we've got a family-friendly restaurant arcade to rival Deco's Palace. Well, okay, it's very small compared to Deco's Palace, but quality over quantity. We went with a familiar layout. If it ain't broke and all that to show, we still got the spirit and passion that made the Funplex great. But it's not all carbon copy. We got a few new additions that Francine would have been proud of. The video wall is a nice touch. I really do like that. That's one of my ideas. It alternates between running music videos, game promos, and high score leaderboards. We also repainted and did a general update on the appliances and fixtures to give more finished feel, and less of a retired pizza place turned arcade vibe. Naomi and Percy worked together to pick out the games with a decidedly retro feel. Considering Deco's focus on tickety gambling-ish games, this helps us stand out from the competition. She put in a lot of hard work restoring them, and truthfully, we run into a lot of problems along the way, but watching her tirelessly working to perfect them is inspiring. It's a new title rather than Arcade Spirits, but I'll keep it in mind. Problem is the text box doesn't actually auto-scale, put in too much text, so we need to safe limit. Aw, darn! So no Pleasure Palace of Fornication and Earthly Delights made of sex and nudity. Maybe next time. Shrap, I love you. You're so inspiring. Yeah, Fist of Discomfort. Oh yeah. I'd whisper this if I could, but check your Discord when you can. Contracted down to the funnel. Yes! Let's go! I thought about it. I was gonna be like, what did I say it was? It was like the fun spot joystick handlers or something. But no, that's perfect. I mean, we got the wiener joke there and the peach joke, so we're good. Alright. As for Queen Bee's experiment into advanced streamer support, well, I'm unsure of how this will pan out, but she's confident in it. Such confidence is contagious. She's invited a few big-name streamers to drop in, like Hassan Abi and Jerma, whatever the numbers are at the end of his name, and the Bulba Boy, and Tastic Silver. Because clearly this takes place in New Jersey, and Tastic lives in New Jersey. Yeah, the whole story short would have been perfect. Whole story too. The whole that you can play. Don't know. She's invited a few big name streamers to drop in on opening day and broadcast from our makeshift little studio that'll build up some buzz for the arcade far and wide. All of my decisions, all of my choices made this. Made Dave Wiener's Peach Pit what it is. The hole you have fun in. As so much labor and love went into this project from all of us, and all that's left is to officially open those doors. But before that fateful hour begins, I still want to do one last check on operations, just in case. The restaurant side of this equation proved to be very complicated. I'd go cross-eyed trying to parse the numbers on that side of the business. Hopefully it wouldn't drive us to bankruptcy, or the arcade wouldn't bankrupt the restaurant, or both at the same time. Fuck, the great Hamza sensed concern for his business partner.
Perfection.
Rest assured, holding these nuts, that Hamza has seen to all that required. Ah! I had way too much caffeine today, and now my brain's like. It is your burlesque name. Rest assured, holding these nuts, that Hamza has seen to all that require seeing to. Our delicacies shall ring true across taste buds across the city. I'm not sure I would consider burgers and buffalo wings as delicacies. If I had a restaurant attached to an arcade, it would serve dino nuggies. Strictly just autism-safe foods. Hamza is aware we shall never earn 5 stars with our cuisine, but we shall be the pinnacle of deep-fried foodstuffs. Today, Hamza will oversee operations. Beyond this opening day, I leave you in the hands of my capable chefs and waitstaff. But you'll be a touch, right? I hate to have you jet off to, like, Istanbul, not Constantinople, and suddenly everything's on fire. Nice, they might be Giants reference, thank you. My inner 12-year-old is thriving now. We need a little bit more Neopets and a little bit more Mythbusters, and then my entire childhood is covered in all my childhood hyperfixations. No matter what corner of the globe Hamza's travels take to him to, he shall be summoned at the speed of light. Well, at the speed of air travel, really. And now, back to my kitchen! A glorious future together in business awaits. It's been Istanbul since 1453. Cool. I never thought I would ever type these words, but I really want to do Dave Weir's Peach Pit. Don't we all? Get in line, buddy. He's so dramatic, I love him. He's got to be like a forbidden romance option. Okay. Being partners with Hamza is going to take some getting used to. Running a restaurant and an arcade is riskier than I thought it'd be, but for all his quirkiness, he knows business, right? He's rich! Rich people are smart, right? Why did they change it? I can't say. People just liked it better that way. After my quick check-in, I noticed the clock. It's unforgiving hands telling me that it's not long now. Breathe, Holden. Calm down. Everything's clearly under control. There's no need to freak out. You're just mistaking excitement for terror. This is exciting. It's a happy day. The first day of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. You can do this. You can do this. No. All of us working together, we can do this. As long as no unforeseen problems pop up. Beep beep. Hearing Iris's muffled voice, I pull my phone out of my pocket and check in with her. What's up, Iris? Okay, so I'm getting some unusual pings around your social media. Someone trying really hard to get in touch with you. You said you didn't want to be bothered today, but, well, I think you should probably respond to this one. We're about to launch the grand opening of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit, Iris. Someone sliding into my DMs is really not my concern. It's Percy's mother. She really, really wants to get in touch with you. Oh, shit. Huh. Percy never talked much about his parents. Mostly about his sister. I was assuming we'd do the whole meet the folks routine once we were farther along in our relationship. But if she found out about the arcade through Percy and wants to offer well wishes, that could be a great emotional booster right now. How about I patch a call through to you? I don't like phone calls! Don't like phone calls! I'm gonna vomit. Go ahead. Oh, I hate phone calls. Oh, my autism. Oh. Iris makes the arrangements for me, granting friendship status, opening messenger, setting up the cross-continental voice-over IP call, all that techie junk. My heart is beating! Soon a carried voice comes over the speaker. I still don't regret it. I still don't regret it. Hello, is this Mixty's Nuts? Percy's new partner? Yeah, that's me. You can just call me Holden. It's good to meet you, Mrs. Sinclair. Is Percy with you right now? Well, he said he'd arrive a bit before we opened, but no, he's not here yet. You need to talk about it doing this, please. Sinking feeling commencing. Okay. I'm sorry, talking about it doing what? I know he'll be very cross with me for this, but I didn't know anyone else he'd listen to. He won't even take our calls ever since we had a row last night. As she continues to explain, the feeling sinks in deeper. Yeah, dude, I thought his mom was gonna call us and tell us he died. I was like, why is everything I love getting destroyed? And as she continues to explain, that feeling sinks deeper, only to rise sharply and sink again. Roller coaster of discomfort. And like that, all my concerns about Dave Wiener's Peach Pit fall away. it's the These Nuts curse! I've got a much deeper problem to deal with, now that I know this little bit of insider information. As much as it'll hurt Percy, I need to talk with him about what his mom just told me. Door swings open a few minutes later, just as I'm ending my phone call.
Hello.
Hey boo, you just missed your mom. Yeah, I can call her back if you want. Here, take my phone. Call your mom. Go to the other room, and I will panic here in my corner. Hello, opening day at last. How thrilling. It's even got that new arcade smell. Ugh, doesn't smell like cheese in the carpets yet. Percy happily strolls into the arcade, smile beaming from ear to ear. I'd love to share in his enthusiasm, but with the news I just received, all I can do is look anxious. Oh, then is something amiss? Difficulty at the restaurant, perhaps? Hopefully not a grease fire or anything of the sort. No. We hired a competent staff that cleans things. Watching a Locho stream, and someone in chat kept calling me Meth Man. Oh no. No, baby, you're not Meth Man. No. Unless you want to take medicinal meth, i.e. Adderall, but that's not cute. I know I'm about to officially open Dave Wiener's Peach. Just that peach. Wait, are you telling Mothman they fart? That's rude. That's an honor only for Jill and me. And we respect our competent staff that cleans things, yes. Unlike my actual job. They got timed out for being rude, and I think they eventually left after that. Well, we're not gonna bully you here. We'll bully you in like the kind of way that friends bully friends. So. Alright. We need to talk. I would never start a line like that. She told you, didn't she? Is there any way to make this easier, or should I just dive right in? My tummy hurts. I'm getting knives in my tummy. Ugh. Yeah, y'all probably going Mothman cocky. Wow. Mothman, I love you. You're great. I might have to get a cough drop soon. Whew. Well, now we. Is that we're gonna change your? Is that we're gonna change your username to in Discord? I feel hurt, Percy. I would have rather heard about this from you than from your mother. She feels hurt too. She sounded so desperate. Well, okay, what are we talking about? The suspense is killing me. But yes, it's not really anyone's business, is it? I'm not saying I have the right to pry, but I thought we would put our trust in each other. Why couldn't you trust me with this? It was not my intent to hurt anyone, love. Except yourself.
Well,
I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up. Experimental clinical trials aren't exactly a cure. Not as such. Odds are nothing would come of this, even if I agreed to it. That's a lie. According to what she told me, your doctor said there's a high likelihood of success. You'd survive and your heart wouldn't be a threat to you any longer. I suppose doctor-patient confidentiality doesn't quite hold up to a mom's gossiping, then. Yeah, that's protected health information, and you should sue your mom. Don't blame this on her. She talked, I listened, I chose to listen. Yes, you chose to listen to something that's really none of your bother. I'm disappointed, Holden, I must say. How is this none of my bother? It's your life on the line. My life to do with as I please. And it pleases you to die, is that it? Percy, you could live. We could be alive together, but only if you agree to try the new treatment. Why don't you want to try it? I'm sure I could dig up some statistics if that's what you need to convince you that this is not so simple. Not really worth bothering with at all, really. I've done enough stock market investment to know when not to put my faith in some silly miracle. You want predictable, reasonable outcomes from predictable, reasonable actions? Why, taking part in the treatments has a slim chance to hasten me along to my end, so why risk it? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. Why doesn't he want this? Is it because... Ooh. This one or this one? Definitely not that one. It's not a time for jokes. Pure... Oh god. Yeah, he's afraid to hope. It's kind of like... His illness is like a scientifically provable foil to our... Or not foil, but like mirror to our... I knew you'd do that, Nana. To, our These Nuts curse. They're kind of very similar things. One is able to be proven, one is not. One is just like a coinky-dink, and one is backed by science. Yeah, I want to... Because the way this conversation, I would not have done it like that. I'd be like... I don't know, would one of her... I wanted to have heard it from him first. Probably would have kept it quiet till he told me. Or if it was nagging on me long enough, I'd be like, okay, so... But I would 100% back him over his mother, so... But... That... Orville's right, that one sounds more respectful. There's no need to dress this up. I can speak plain in ways he can't object or dance around. Problem is, he clearly walked in planning to never tell you, acting all cheery. Ignorance is bliss! Ignorance is bliss! Ultimately, people make decisions, and especially important decisions on themselves. Ultimately, it's not my job to make decisions for others. So if he decided not to tell me, if this was an actual thing happening, if he decided not to tell me, I would have been you know, like, whatever. You didn't tell me, you didn't tell me. I know after you're dead, okay, whatever. If that was your time, that was your time, I guess. Living with a lot of family members who got very near deadly diseases or near deadly illnesses and such, you learn to realize, I guess, the importance. I almost talked about this yesterday on stream when everyone was talking about lupus. But, like, trigger warning for cancer? Well, we're already trigger warning about, like, you know, death. We already have that trigger warning. Trigger warning for cancer. My mom had cancer back when I was a teenager. And I often think about, if it was her time, she would have gone. She's in remission and has been in remission for over a decade now. And I often think about how it just wasn't her time yet. There's still a reason she's still here. I think her reason she's still here is to produce art, because she loves art and she wants to make this place, this world, a bit more beautiful place. So if it's Percy's time, it's Percy's time. He's done the things that he wants to do, and he feels, or it's like the movie we watched. We watched this movie in the theater a couple 2 weeks ago. The new Tom Hanks movie called The Man from Otto. And he makes several attempts of, you know, but he never ends up dying until the end because he's got things he's got to do. It wasn't his time yet. So people, more often than not, know when they gotta go. So if he wants to go, I'm not gonna stop him. We already had talked about the fact that this is a temporary relationship because his life expectancy is short. If he wants to go for it. They're gonna have Puss in Boots. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. Yeah, Ricky, you're right. It's ultimately his choice. Being in a relationship comes with the importance to share major events, you're right. But it's ultimately his choice and not mine to pry. I'm not one to pry. Well, spoilers! Spoilers for what? A man called Otto? Or, Puss in Boots? Death is inevitable, as it is absurd, correct. Percy, why don't you want to believe in this cure? Talk to me, please tell me in your own words what you're thinking, honestly. Oh, he liked it, okay, good. With a heaving sigh, he folds.
I don't deserve it.
Okay, but why? Somebody's got some low self-esteem. Tried to get us to watch it, but we were with some people who were too glowed up. Yeah. Some of us were wanting to see A Man Called Ottoman. It's a great movie. Okay? Oh, Otto, comma, man. It's a great movie. It's so good. See it anyway. See it anyway. It's so good. I don't want to give away the best part. But anyway. Because there's intricacies in the whole thing. You will cry.
It's not right. It's not fair that I get to live when she had to die.
Oh. Oh. All because of bad timing. All because we were just a little too late for the doctors to develop a new treatment. A roll of the dice, a luck of the draw. Whoopi isn't actually random, you know. It was Stella who realized that at first. Her genius was unmatched. I'm still using her techniques when I chase my high scores. You can trick the game into providing exactly the maze you want if you make the right moves. It's a puzzle. A problem to be solved. There's no fickle fate to it at all.
Life? Life is fickle, is it not?
Yeah?
My sister dies. I get to live. All because of a little toss of the dice.
But, yeah, Survivor's Guilt, dude. Been there, done that, seen the movie, but don't you want to continue making her proud? She loved you, dude. Go for her.
I don't. I simply don't deserve to live. Not if she had to die. If I undergo the clinical trial, if I emerge right as rain, well, it soils her memory.
No, it doesn't. Your feelings are valid, sweetie, but no.
That's why I didn't tell you. Shouldn't have told Mum either. Nobody had to know. Could have been my little secret.
No, I can't just let this go. I love him too much to let him slip away over this without even trying. I'll stop your heart myself, you whip! Okay, Percy! That's the obvious answer. Ask yourself one simple question. Would your sister Stella want you to die just because she had to die? The middle is basically what got me through losing Joy last year. Was continuing to live for her. You know that's not what she'd want. She'd want you to be happy. If she heard there was a cure, she'd want you to take it. Orville, I'm so proud of you for keeping going. I think that, I think... Free compliment! I'm gonna make Orville cry, okay? Parts the crowd. Parts the crowd, okay. And there's a crowd on either side, and the spotlight...
Oh, that's fantastic. How do you turn your face so red so fast?
The crowd has been parted, the spotlight's on Orville in like a dramatic movie sequence, and the camera's spinning in a circle as I'm complimenting him. Oh shit!
I guess you're gonna miss the
Bulba Boy.
raid.
Bulba Boy.
E-raid? You're talking about,
Viewers.
right?
Viewers.
Yeah. And you're talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right? Oh yeah.
Hello! Welcome back! Hi! Hi, Gender Meowster. I complimented you today. We're having a heartfelt moment right now. I will get back to Orville's compliment in a hot second. Thank you. I'm showing off my compliment booth. This is my compliment booth. I am indeed doing the arcade thingy. We are at another dramatic moment. I love, my favorite thing now about you, Gender Meowster, is you always rate in on the dramatic moments. And I love it. But hello, Monenja, Distriplica, hello, Rylan the Strange, and yeah, Monenja, yeah, awesome. Distriplica streamed on my channel today, if you're willing to shout them out as well. Okay, cool, shout them out, homie. That's at Nana. I think technically it was fair content today. Okay, cool. Since it was technically fair content today. Okay. Fair pronouns? Awesome. Love it. Fantastic. Operation Uterus 2023 was a success. Obsessed with it. Congratulations. Thank you. 0 more periods is a big life achievement. Yeah! That's my homie. Let's go. Okay, Nana, you can shout yourself out, whatever. And me. Okay, thank you. Just did a big die right in Breath of the Wild right before you end stream. Love it. Yeah, I'm glad that we raided here. Let me do my just chatting. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Holden. I wear my name on my shirt. Or the Bulba Boy. These are 2 things you can call me. Just don't call me late for dinner and don't call me Shirley. I am a trans streamer. I'm an ADHD streamer. And I play indie and Nintendo games. I love that you rated last time we played Arcade Spirits. Love it. Iconic. Yeah, this was a gift from my uncle, actually. Because I felt bad that my name is so unique that you can't really, like, find stuff with your name on it at, like, gas stations and like gift shops. My pronouns are he, they. Love it. I'm gonna probably add my pronouns to my layout at some point. Do not forget to refresh or refer a raid from the URL so your view counts. I play indie and Nintendo games. Every Tuesday I play The Legend of Zelda, every single one in release order. And today I'm playing Arcade Spirits, tomorrow I'm playing Stardew. That's what I'm doing. I think I know, like, a couple of trans guys named Rylan, which is really cool. I doesn't has pronouns, as all me nouns as amateurs. It, they, she. Okay, cool, cool. I know, we have a friend in our community who's its pronouns, so I got plenty of practice, plenty of appreciation for anyone using it pronouns. Super love it. That's one of my favorite jokes, buying the closest name keychain on stuff like that. Yeah. Marvin. How do they find Marvin and not Martin? That's funny. We're plural right now. We're Willow with he, she pronouns. Okay, cool, cool. Welcome on in, Willow. But for reals, it's they, them. Yes. We love quoting the Popeye thing. Popeye doesn't have pronouns, he has amateur nouns. But yes, you came in on an emotional moment. I'm over here popping my poppet, so if you hear funny little sounds in the background, that's it. But congrats once again on your hysterectomy. Super excited. Love it. Can't wait till I'm there. Anyone here who wants gender reaffirming surgery at all this year, I hope that this is the year that you get it. Or are able to get it. Or able to even start the appeal process to get it. So, trying to pump out at least one baby before eating your uterus. Good luck! I hope that it comes swift and easy. This is the year of the trans fam. Anyone who doesn't want surgery, you're still valid. You don't have to be, you don't have to have surgery or hormones to be a valid trans person. Just a little reminder out there if you do not know. So, I think most of us do know you're still very, very valid. But this is our year for trans manifesting. Trans rights. Not evolution, it's Meninja's pronoun, not failing. I thought it was the year of the rabbit. You're funny. It's with an S. All trans folks are valid, correct. Whether or not you want to, brain went weird. Yes. You know exactly what I said everything I needed to say. So we were just about to give Orville a compliment. So let me pop out Orville's compliment, and then we will, he's getting his free compliment, and then, we'll go back to dishing out some delicious tea and talking about this very tense moment that we're having in the game. So Orville! Okay, trigger warning for pet death. Trigger warning for pet death for anyone who just came in. In fact, the rest of the stream is just trigger warning for death. We're talking about very heavy subjects. Every time you come in, we have a heavy subject going on, and I love it. I love talking about this stuff. I also hate talking about it, but it's necessary. So Orville. Yes, are you still here, Orville? I love you. I hope you're paying attention. And not walking your dog right now. I'm very proud of you for continuing despite your very poor mental health that you had last year. It was one of the worst ways to start your year. But I feel like you were very apt. I don't know if you chose the name for Joy, or if she came with that name, but you were very apt in having a dog with that name. Because she was your joy. She wasn't just your joy, though. Because when she brought you joy... Yes, you chose it because it's what she brought you. You chose the name Joy because she brought you joy. But it wasn't just you that she brought joy to. She used you as a vehicle to bring joy to others. So, you brought joy to this community, for example, because you're always willing to have a good joke and even host your own events. Like, I thought, when I was going to create a Discord server, I had to do it all by myself, or, you know, when I roped Jill, well, Jill more roped me into starting the server, but I thought, okay, it's all on me to keep all these people happy and entertained and etc. But you stepped right up and decided you're going to tell your story nights every single week, or every other week, which if anyone wants to do story nights with us, we do choose your own adventure story nights in the Discord every other Sunday. Join Holmes Homies. It's fun. We mostly read Goosebumps. We love Goosebumps. R.L. Stein, you're the best. But R.L. Stein's not as cool as Orville. You brought that vehicle. You are the vehicle of joy. And you are doing exactly what she would have wanted. You are able to do more because you're not a dog. So, you know, you don't lick us on the face and make funny fart sounds like a dog does. And you don't stick your tongue out and we go, "Aw." But we love when you know, like, make your femboy rights jokes. And when you, you know, do your little voices. We love when you go kooky during story night. It's adorable. We love when we hear your Undertale ringtone when your mom tells you to stop having mirth. Did you get really pissy about your mom? It's so funny. It brings me joy. And like Ricky says, you bring us joy in the community. So, like, you are doing exactly what Joy would have wanted. While she is not able to conceive with her small little dog brain, I think she understands exactly, though, the sentiment of doing things to make others happy. Because that's all that dogs really can do for us, is to make us happy. So, thank you for being Joy and doing what she would have wanted. Just like the Percy doing what his sister would have wanted. So, she would bark at me and my mom thought we were upset. She would bark at you in a good way. But yeah, we read the Goosebumps Choose Your Own stories on Sunday, every other Sundays. No, you can't be sad I'm here. You look what Cashew does. Every time I'm at my desk, he thinks I'm mad. But I'm mad at him when I'm at my desk because he's interrupting me. Because I can't focus on anything when he's constantly interrupting me. And it does not bring me joy when he's like, "I'm gonna knock your shit over." But alas, he's a cat. We do what we must. So. So, anyone here who has ever had some sort of death in their life and proceeded to continue on for that person, I'm proud of you. Not just Orville, but like literally anyone here. Or anyone who's anticipating any sort of death coming up. Whether or not you know someone who's, like getting there, or... Thank you, Gender Meowster! I'm always prepping up the compliments. I'm always ready. When you're ready to redeem it, I know exactly what I'm going to tell you. Yeah, I'm cheering up right now in a good way. My mission here is done. It's exactly what I wanted to do, was to show my appreciation to you in a meaningful way. You've been here. This is not a time to talk about my merch stream elements. That was my mission, We just went to a celebration of life for our great-grandpa this past Saturday. He's an amazing human, and we were closer to him than to a few of our other grandparents. I know that... Well, I'm glad that, it was a celebration. More of a celebration than a mourning. Because, whenever I die, I'd rather it be a celebration. Yippee! Holy God, I'm kidding. Autism creature headstone. No, in all earnesty, I don't know if my Twitch stream is a legally binding document, but I want my headstone to say never been to Taco Bell. Yippee! Because it's true. Never been to Taco Bell, never will go, so it can be on my headstone. And Nanas want... to continue this legally binding document that is my Twitch stream, Nana's headstone is going to be pink. And have Sonic doing the game over screen. Or is it Sonic doing the thumb up? I think it's Sonic doing the thumb up and saying game over. And then, yeah, it's going to be a pink stone. And I want that stone to also say, yeah, Sonic doing the thumbs up and says game over. And for posterity, can the headstone, Mr. Lawyer, Miss Lawyer, individual lawyer watching said stream, that is a document. This is a legally binding Twitch stream. Lawyer, hi. Can it please say Nana on it? We don't want any of that legal bullshit. If you must insist, at least put it in quotation marks so that it's known. So, because, yo, let's stop gatekeeping name changing. That shit's expensive. Or, you know, sometimes people can't because of safety. So, but yes. Anyone who has continued on for someone else, I'm proud of you. Back when my mom was in the cancer support group back in our hometown, I had been to a lot of funerals in my time and a lot of celebrations of life, and I learned a lot. Seen a lot of people go. And I know that my mom is pursuing art as a honor, in honor of the people that, in honor of the people that she's lost. That's why she does the art. She does the art for those people that she met in her support group. So, I want to be cremated. No head. You can still be cremated and have a headstone. Or do you want to be a jar on a shelf? I want to be a tree. Yeah, you can still have a grave. I don't care what they do with my body. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather be a tree. I don't know if Shrap's still here, but I'm thinking about what he said about what he wants done with his body. This shit kills me. I think he said he wanted to be pickled and then put on display naked for all to see. If that's what he wants, hell fucking yeah, I guess. Leave me out for the scavengers to eat.
DA Furry B just resubscribed.
We're talking about death! Welcome on in, Furry B! I love you. 25 months, holy shit. Save money, continue to circle life. I want to be a tree. That'd be pretty cool. Or make me fertilizer. Any sort of thing that benefits the ecosystem. Ooh, I can be the fertilizer for a coffee tree. Because fuck, I love coffee. I still have some coffee in the fridge. I'm gonna drink that in the morning and zoom. I want to be plasticized, yes. We're a registered organ donor, and beyond that, we want to be cremated and spread around this one particular forest near a place which is home to many fae. I love that! We got tons of people in chat who believe in the fae. I'm being dumped into the woods. Like yes, the Body World exhibit! Would anybody else like my free puppy? I have enough animals at the moment. I don't have any puppies to give, but laminate me, put me in a binder. One of our headmates is a fairy, and another's an elf XP. Is an elf. I love that. That's so cool. I had a friend who had a headmate who was, like a... I don't know what to call it. They're kind of like the angel devil conscience. But it wasn't an angel or a devil. It was the two of them combined. Like an angel and a devil combined. Some kind of like... Yeah. They called themselves the Reverend. And it was like, ooh, this is sexy, spooky. Love it. Headmate is a term... you can also use the term altars. It's like a preferred term for the individual... or the host, or etc. For people who have... DID, dissociative identity disorder, which is, you know, previously known, fallen out of style to be called multiple personality disorder, because it's more than just that. It's more than just that. You know, it's very complicated. Not yeah, which is true. Not all plural folks need to be diagnosed. That is also true. I'm a huge advocate, by the way. I'm a huge advocate for self-diagnosis. My autism is self-diagnosed. My ADHD is on the way to being diagnosed. So if you do not gatekeep diagnoses because it's such a complicated subject. And some people just can't get there. A few general episodes about plurality if folks want to hear plural folks talk about their experiences. Yeah, you're welcome to share the link here, Gender Master. You're totally welcome to. Also self-diagnosed ADHD, autistic, and plural. I have an old friend back in the previous town I lived in who was autistic and plural, and they called their headmates alters. They said that all their alters were some level of autistic, which I love. I only met 2 of them. One of them, we were out shopping, and it was like that. I was like, oh, your voice changed. It was really interesting, like their voice changed and stuff. Only mods can... I thought anybody could post links. But I changed that. I thought the mods was a Moobot thing. Thing ads happened right then. Self-diagnosed bad bitch. My homie Oozwin. Hello, Oozwin. My Angle and my Devil. How are you, Oozwin? Love you. Appreciate you so much. Warning you, Oozwin, we're talking about a couple heavy subjects like death and mental health. Just finished D&D. Hell yeah! I love your D&D updates. I have a hard time following them because I have no idea. But I love when you're like fanboying over your D&D characters. The D&D brain rot's real. I love Ringo, my gnome. He's just like me, for real. So, everyone should have the right to identify as their most authentic selves. Love who they want, should go without saying, but as long as they're consenting adults. Have bodies they're happy with, and not be pressured into or out of any aspect of their identity. Yes, I was just about thinking the same thing, Orville. I'm gonna go refill my water and grab a cough drop, and then we'll be right back. Right back to the game. So, the BRB. Stare at this beautiful picture. Yes, this is my BRB screen, drawn by Nana Bobo, who is my roommate and best friend in the whole Wicked world. You, Nana. And I updated it with my follower emotes. So I covered up I covered up Eleanor with Cashew, because Eleanor unfortunately passed back in 2021. I added the boomerang on top of the book. I added the Bulbacan and the bagel, in replacement of the coffee and the chips. And I put the chicken emote over the chicken. Hold in screen! Oh, you're so funny. You are so funny. Also, the stream is not brought to you by Paul's Breezers. Leather Jacket Bear, welcome on in.
Leather Jacket Bear just followed.
We're looking at a Leather Jacket Bear right now. Good timing. Good timing. Absolute great timing. Raiden from Gender Master channel, but I was AFK doing housework. I'm proud of you for doing housework. That shit's so hard. So hard. I hate housework. Everyone give me... Let's manifest. Before we start the game, we're going to manifest something. Everyone manifest. Tomorrow, I'm going to get the dishes done. It's going to happen. I'm going to get the dishes done. It's going to be an empty sink. I'll be able to see the drains. I hate dishes more than anything in the world. It looks like... It looks like Bilbo was... It looks like Bilbo was blowing the smoke at Percy. Congratulations. Looks a lot like me when I'm out of character. There you go. This is Percy. Little trigger warning, we're talking about death and illness. So if that's a thing that... The experimental treatment, right. So, his sister died. He's refusing the experimental treatment for the same condition because he thinks he doesn't deserve to die. He doesn't deserve to live because his sister had to die. Bilbo trying to give Percy lung problems along with heart problems. Ouch! Alright. You know that's not what she'd want. She'd want you to be happy if she heard there was a cure. She'd want you to take it. Yes, well... She's not exactly here to say that, is she? No, because I got lucky and she didn't. And I don't feel right taking advantage of that good fortune, regardless of how she may or may not have felt about it. It's very hard doing a British accent with a cough drop in your mouth. Look, can we just pretend you never heard this? You've got an arcade open. This needs to be a happy occasion. He is like Brian from Dream Daddy. Woo! He was my pick. Why is it every person I date in every video game looks the same? Please.
Hiya.
I didn't get to read that. I do have a tape. I like bears. It's time. Neither of us had anything to say to each other as interrupting Ashley continues on, oblivious to the sour mood. I love you, Ashley. You're my second choice because you're gender fluid, and I love that. But, homie, I'm not interrupting anything romantic. Quite the opposite. But look at that crowd out there. It's so big. 10 on the dot and time to open the doors. But I figured you want to do it right. Hold on. Hobbits think those two things balance out. It's why they eat so much food and smoke so much pipe weed. Why is the claw machine moving on its own? I don't know. For fun? Ghost claws. Something wrong. Percy? Hold on. I'd completely lost track of time. I don't have claws. Oh, it's a demo. Thank you. That's a great option. We were only moments before officially opening, but... Well, suppose I'll sample the food before movie begins, I suppose. Percy. Another time, perhaps. You've been okay to run, love. Let's not let our customers down. But... Aw, jeez, I did interrupt something important, didn't I? I'll just, go over there and do things somewhere else. I have to do some IRL admin. Yes, please. Do what you need to if you need to de-stream. Go for it. Your body is important. And I'm so proud of you. I can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through this mess, I've got a job to do today. It's not like he's gonna die today, presumably. I'll take time to talk to him out of this later. I need to at least try to put this turmoil behind me, so I can focus on the first day of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit with a smile. Despite reeling from this incident just now, despite my nerves, I'm ready to do this. Love you, Ryan. Love you, Holden. Love you, Bear. Love you, Maninja. Be good, chat. We will be good. Or we won't. You'll find out. I don't know much about Dream Daddy, but based on SDV in this game, I like sad guys. Down to a T. Down to a T. I like sad guys. Ouch, you got it down. Brian is more a bear, not the sad guy. The sad guy is the bar guy. I forget his name. Shit, what's his name? It's gonna kill me until I figure it out. Robert! Thank you! I was about to Google it. Thank you. Robert's the sad guy. He was my second choice. Chris and Craig were the bottom ones. I saw them and I was like, Religion, athletics, not my thing. But competitive barbecue dad and brooding mysterious bar dad, yes please. So I love Robert. I wish they actually put the Joseph. That's his name, not Chris. That was one of his kids. I wish they actually put in the cult ending. I watched it on YouTube. I think it was like a hidden file or something. Absolutely love that game. Well, despite reeling from the incident just now, despite my nerves, I'm ready to do this because I have to be ready. No choice. I got big plans for the opening ceremony. I'm going to open the doors, give my prepared speech to the gathered masses, and stay on hand to greet gamers as they enter. Stepping to the forefront, I grasp the door handles and throw the gates to Dave Wiener's Peach Pit wide. Okay! Welcome? Welcome! Welcome all of you! I hope that... Oh no, it's not canon. I hate crowds. I don't even have time to finish one line of my big dramatic speech. Crowd spills to the doors and runs right past me, eager to get to the games. Apologies if I'm, like, smacking my lips from the cough drop. It's supposed to be a canon, but then devs chickened out and removed it. Ah, okay. Immediately the arcade... Oh, did you know the voice of Damien is a trans guy actor? I'm friends with his partner, who does the Jar of Rebuke podcast. Immediately, the arcade fills up with sounds of beeps and boops, games starting up, people laughing with delight as they find their favorites. Yep, he's canonically trans in-game as well, looking for period-accurate binders. Well, there goes my entire opening ceremony plans out the window. Had all sorts of stuff planned. You know me, commit to the bit. If folks just want to get to gaming, who am I to argue? The Raiders didn't get to see my shirt. They see my shirt with my name on it. I'm a gamer! After a few minutes of final checks around the place, I decided to move into Phase 2. Meet and greets around the arcade. That is unlike me. I'm autism mode. I walk the arcade like I did in my floor attendant days. Talking with folks, making sure everything's running smoothly. Although I could probably track down Percy too, assuming he wants to talk yet, which may not be the case. Dave Wiener's Peach Pit is my domain, open to my exploration. Where should I visit first? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the Gavin conversation, or the Percy conversation. I'm gonna go to the crashed game. Most of the time I'm drawn to Showtime stage, because of the flashing lights and the hit beats. Not because it's completely silent, no music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working on it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to a flashy light rig going. Kind of depressing. Listening to Naomi mutter as she works, she undoubtedly feels the same way.
Oh.
Well, this was working fine earlier, why isn't it working now? Ugh! Fortunately, Teo is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game. Gonna hop out, recovering from a cold, and I should get as much sleep as possible. Lovely to see you all. I joined the Discord community as well, so chat with y'all later. Thank you, Rylan. I appreciate it. I think that you're a really cool person from the little that I know of you, and I can't wait to interact with you more. Love me a good neurodivergent and queer homie. Love it. I hope to see you later. So, have a great night and feel better from your cold. If you need a cough drop, I got them for you. If you want a cough drop, it tastes like a smoothie. So, what? Enjoy your fudge, Nana. Unfortunately, Teo is proving surprisingly fortunately, Teo is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the... Do you read often? No. No, I don't know how to read. Workings of his favorite game. I don't have time to read.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Playing this game is the most reading I do in a week. I feel like graphic novel or visual novels are my only way that I get literature consumed. Books and stuff, not often. Last time I read a book, last summer, like in the summer, and I only got through 3 chapters. I feel really bad. I was trying to read Stone Butch Blues, and I was enjoying it. I just didn't have time to finish reading it. Now that I'm done with classes, sure, I probably have time to read, but I'm now filling my time with other creative projects. Read my first book in like a decade last month. Hell yeah! The last time I actually finished a book was 2020. It was a comedy book, and that's the only reason I finished, because it was basically this addict describing a lot of her drug trips, and I was like, let's go. I do want to start listening to audiobooks. Easier to do in the car, I find. So, but congrats on finishing your first book in a decade. 5th book, but one was a novella, one a comic, and one a mini book, but it counts. It counts, it counts. I'm proud of you. That's a huge step. Back and forth between these it's okay, Mothman. It's okay. Yeah, congrats on the book. Wish that could be me. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll have the time to read. I don't think I can be alone with my thoughts. Silence is really tough. You may need to reimage the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where we can get the replacement copy of files if needed. This is the 3rd release version of Showtime Stage software, right? Those are easier to come by than the more modern 4th version, oddly enough. Files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping. And if so, well, you might not be able to dance at all today. I'd have to order a new part. I'm sorry, there were just so many games to get up and running. I must have missed the ticking time bomb of a hardware failure. Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, its Teo's dance moves bring the crowd in. Getting it working on opening day is priority. An NPC in Lotro said you are welcome among us. Midnight Library. Okay, interesting. If you want to share what any of the books you've read are about, you're welcome to share in the info dump channel in the Discord. I would love to read. I would love to read about your books. That might encourage me to actually read. I've seen Song of Achilles on the shelves that's at work. Started a fighting fantasy book I got for Christmas, didn't finish it. My humor's broken too, it's okay. If you know where we can get the files discreetly, anti-capitalism, what about the physical drive? Do you know where we could, pilfer one? As a Showtime Stage community manager, of course, I cannot advocate third-party mods and official Showtime Stage hardware. But I could probably hook you up with a few friends in town who develop their own homebrew replacement hardware. I bet I could wrangle up something that'll keep us rolling for a few days, while Naomi orders a true replacement part from corporate HQ in Japan. Yeah. That'd work, but I could doctor it to look official too, just in case. I'll make some calls, you can count on me, we'll have this running in an hour or two. Take a bit of time, but we'll get our stage back in working order. Good. Maybe we'll get through opening day without any major problems aside from this. Oh, not this fucko again. Before I go, I spot a gamer who's been watching, super curious about what's going on. I can swear I've seen this guy before, maybe in a crowd or something. Hey, Showtime Stage really host? For now, yes, but we'll have it fixed as soon as possible. Man, I want to get my groove on. That's a bummer. You know, I might know a guy who knows a guy who gets your replacement super cheap. Or like any game you want, anything, as long as you know, don't ask too many questions. I'm getting the feel, generally when people don't want questions asked, there's a lot of questions which should be asked, yes? Yeah, but I'm just full of questions. Why is the sky blue? Where do babies come from? Are you a cop? Sorts of questions, but really, are you a cop? Yeah, I'm not one of those pigs, no way! Yeah, I am! Don't worry about it, you need my connection, you can just look me up, okay? I'll be here all day. I like this place, it's got a little bit of everything. I'll just come back later to wow ladies with my hot style. Later! That was odd. As he fades back into the crowd, I decide to move on. Where should I visit next? It's actually pretty good so far. I haven't gone back to it. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna save the heart-pounding part for later. Alright. Near the center of the arcade, Ashley's showing her new cosplay to Queen Bee. Yo! I'm obsessed. So I'm just finishing my cough drop. Wow. Just wow. She's cosplaying as the game. She's been keeping it a total surprise from all of us. She's working in secret on it. Impressive stuff. Seems to have attracted the attention of a brand new customer, at least. We got a budding family! Melody is a delinquent that unwittingly bought fenced goods in 8th grade. Oh no, pirated media. Hey look, kid, a real life in the wild newbie.
Hiya.
Welcome to Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. We're so happy to have you join us for opening day. Thank you. Child, yes, you are a young one. Don't hold and hear what you told us. That I've never used the joystick before in my life. I mean, I've mostly been to Deco's Palace or played games on my phone, touchscreen and stuff, that's all. I've never really been much of a gamer, but all my friends are here today, so I was figuring I might try one out.
Whoa.
Never, not even once, played on a joystick? Can you believe it? Yes, we've all been there. No point in faulting them for that now. Aw, this is too cute. It's going to be young and innocent again. And don't worry at all. Dave Wiener's Peach Pit is the right place to learn. We're a friendly, inviting sort of arcade, no mad skills required. I love this particular person, but I don't want to tell you their name in case it spoils. Oh. Is their name Nana? She... Trap! No, I want to say this is young and budding Orville, just on the brink of learning about what a femboy is. So Melody got an illegal calculator. Oh my god. Okay, no mad skills required. I love you! Here, it's all about having fun. Oh yes, and you know what's super fun? Learning how to play Fist of Discomfort. Trust me. Wanna go a few rounds? I'm gonna spot you some tokens. Actually pretty close to what I look like when I was figuring that out, so... Yeah, this is Orville. Seeing Queen Bee's con, Ashley quickly tries to offer something else. Or you could join me for a round or two of TMNT. Like a friendly cooperative brawler game to ease you into things.
No way.
Best way to learn is to jump headfirst into the deep end, I say. No regrets. Just mashing buttons and moving that joystick. And when you're starting with the hottest title, you've got a built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips. But turtles! Turtles who are ninjas! Okay, so basically, if this kid goes with Queen Bee, this kid turns into Shrap. This kid goes with Ashley, this kid turns into Orville. So I think Orville and Shrap need to fist fight to see which way this kid goes. Looks like I need to jump in and persuade this kid to choose a game. They look like a deer trapped in the headlights. Both of us should be limited to one or less. Arcade action. Fight to the death. Femboys or getting stepped on. Okay, pissing contest. Let's go. Orville versus Shrap. Femboys versus Venezuela. Why not Venezuelan femboys? Alright, we're voting. We're voting. Ashley can be horny in more genders than... Oh, you're right. You're right. We're gonna vote. We're gonna put it to a vote. New poll. New poll. New game. New gamer. Femboys. Venezuela. Step on me, mommy. Go! Vote! Why would this kid want to play fast cars? It's incomprehensible. Are we voting for femboys? Or are we voting for Venezuelan Step on Me, mommy? I know, I'm doing a bad job in keeping new people in here with my in-jokes. Yeesh, I get it. I still want to see the... I still want to see what you guys say. It's fine. I'll get better next time. I think Shrapnel would be delayed to be part of incomprehensible in-joke. Yeah. So would you, though. You love your obscurity. Why am I... What? Why am I the one? Why am I the only one who's voting for... Stop the vote! Stop the count! Answer that tweet. Stop the recount? Is that what he said? You can't say that name, you'll get a strike on you. Melody made you do it. Vote for... Now you gotta log into Melody's phone. Stop the steal. You gotta log into Melody's phone and also vote. That makes me laugh. This is gonna go long. Man, I'm out here. Can we also talk about how Ashley's Sailor uniform is the trans colors? Absolutely obsessed. Okay, I'm impatient. View results. The Femboys is winning 3-1. So, end poll. We're going with Ashley. Too bad. Femboys won. This is Orville. Alright, let's start you out right. 2 buttons, 1 stick, endless fun. Ashley want to show our new friend Orville the majesty of mutants named after famous painters.
Yes!
Oh, Wait, I'm sorry. I like Queen Bee and being stepped on, but Ashley is better both as a gender icon and as an influence to Little Redacted. I'm rushing to my computer. Sorry, Melody. You are wonderful. But welcome on in. I love that you love chatting through Ricky and then had to run in. Very, very adorable. Oh, do I? Let's go beat up some conveniently buttless robot ninjas and get shell-shocked. Okay, sure, lead the way. The newbie seems happy with this decision, even if it's just because they get to play with Ashley, who's a bit less intimidating. Ah, shit, I was looking forward to decimating that newbie quite a bit. In a good-natured way. Of course, I'm still learning from my teammates, and for HK, I'm eager to pass some lessons on. Okay, I'm going back to beating the crap out of the fodder. You have fun out there, okay? You've earned this day through blood, sweat, and tears. Hopefully more blood than sweat and tears, but you get the idea. Time to move on. Seeing as we decided to open the new arcade and restaurant in time for the lunch rush, it's difficult to spot Gavin and Percy in the crowd. Yeah, look at this crowd, it's huge. But I managed to find them, having sandwiches and chatting. Tanked, completely tanked.
Much obliged.
I'm glad for your little tip. I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook into that company. My hard work would have tanked right alongside it. This is par for the course when my siblings snatch up technology companies. It's pump and dump in essence. They stir up excitement in the acquisition and then drop it once it goes cold. Never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for very long. Thanks to their short attention spans. Glad I could save you the heartache.
Apologies.
No offense. I think I can handle a few accidental heart-related puns without going into cardiac arrest, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid a pothole on the road of finance, yes? All the better for the charities who will eventually profit from my own loss. Hey, Percy. From the extended hum of his greeting, I suspect he's suddenly warning me not to talk about his health issues or potential resolution thereof in front of Gavin. I was hoping to catch him alone, but there'll be time later. It's huge. I'm a little snarky. There'll be time later, I assume, unless he's hiding from the issue by hanging out around other people all day. So, stock market talk. Oh, wow, just good time.
Ah, indeed.
I do like my trades in the morning before I can come to the arcade and get all that bother over with so I can focus on Moopy. Stonks. We're just being astoundingly boring at the moment, Holden. Just two overly seriously gentlemen talking about finance. Yeah, it's fine adulting at 110% efficiency today, having started a business myself. Should probably learn about how, like, money works, or I don't care. Oh, what would you like to know? Taxes! Throwback to the very first raid I ever had, and I scared the raiders away talking about taxes. It's tax season, it's appropriate. Alright everyone, happy tax season, it's January, time to file your taxes. Hope you're getting your W-2s ready. Okay, so I usually just fill out a bunch of numbers on the website, pay someone else to worry about taxes for me. If you need help with your taxes, contact Jill. Yay, we love Jill. I don't think I can do that anymore, can I? At risk of falling asleep on my feet, teach me the ways of the Byzantine tax codes. Huh. Gavin chuckles as if watching a caveman trying to play with this new thing called fire. I have one of my W-2s. I'm not sure if the other one's available. That doesn't really have to concern you. It's why you've hired me. After all, if I could keep Miss Francine's arcade afloat, I can keep Dave Wiener's peach pit from sinking. Besides, we have a few months yet before I need to start chugging antacid in bulk and playing long nights in front of spreadsheets. Basically just focusing on the here and now. Yeah, I guess I'm jumping the gun a bit on that. To sink deeper and deeper in the conversation about currency exchange, fiscal policy, tax rate changes, I start to lose consciousness. I admire their passion, but there's only so much adulting I can handle in one day. If your peach pit is sinking, please seek a doctor. Need to reserve some for later. Then I noticed raised voices at a nearby table. It's not really an altercation or incident yet, but they're talking louder than others. Miss, I've run your credit card twice and it was declined twice.
This sucks.
Run it again, I'm telling you. It was working just fine earlier. I got tokens using it. See these tokens? Since I have an opportunity to provide excellent customer service and further prove my adulting chops, I step in to help. Hello, good morning. I'm the manager here. Can I be of some assistance? It's the Whoopie girl. She looks awfully familiar. Have we met before? Oh, right. I invited her to check out my arcade, didn't I? Guess that's why she's here.
What's up?
Hey, good to see you. Love what you've done with this place. I just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My credit card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but now it's all messed up and stuff. Can you help me? I can pay cash if I got it. I'm not trying to duck and run on you, but I really prefer to use the card. Iris? Or... Yeah, we met her in Deco's, and she wanted to play a real Moopy, not like the chance Moopy. Gavin's not looking right. Right? On the house? This is what I would actually do. If I was running my own business. So, like, back when I worked at, has anyone noticed yet? Noticed what? Oh, the ghost on her shirt? The ghost on their shirt? It's Ricky. No, that's how you sink the business. I got a free cookie today from my favorite cafe. Did they go out of business because they gave me a cookie? No. Well, she has the cash. Has anyone noticed yet? What does that mean? Nana's always so, like... What's the word? Iris, is your vote? Is it different than opening day of an arcade restaurant? That's probably operating razor-thin profit margins. Yeah. One of my favorite replay things in this game. Oh. So I'll recognize it later. Okay. Fortunately, I happen to have an expert on all things digital in my employ. She can clear up your credit card problem nice and quick. Oh, Iris?
Online.
Sure thing. Miss, can you please swipe your card across my screen? This takes the customer by surprise. She hesitates briefly before doing as asked. Right, you have an Iris, I remember that. Processing. Please enjoy this recorded music.
Bad command or
Huh,
violent?
that's odd. Your card was declined. Cancel even.
No helping it.
I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding, but whatever. I've got cash. Plenty of cash. It's no problem at all. I'll take care of this myself. Thanks for trying. She quickly goes about her business, using a fistful of ones and various bits of change to pay her way through. I'm a little eager to get out of here, actually. It's odd. Really odd. I might need to keep an eye on that one. With that matter settled, it's back to wandering the arcade. Where to next? Before I continue my wanderings, Gavin pops directly in my path. Stop whatever you're doing and look towards the doors without making it look like you're looking for anyone in specific. I'm that bitch! You say, don't look, and I'll be like... What? Okay, I'm pretending not to be looking for... Miss Jeannie DeFay. Is that some drag queen? The top arcade critic in the city. Her reviews can make or break an arcade easily. I didn't think she'd be coming today, as normally some little independent arcade is beneath her interest, but apparently she's made an exception. We don't want to end up smeared across every website she writes for. I suggest you go play nice and show her all the positives of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Okay, I'm on a best foot forward. She's a redhead near the entrance with the handbag. Best of luck. There's a spotter thanks to Gavin's cues. Starting this morning lacked the usual chaos I experienced on my first day at the Funplex. I'd say we're off to a great start, and I'm sure this reviewer will appreciate that. Wearing my most professional smile, I stroll over to the entrance. You, I remember you. Is that the mom? Oh no, no, my dear wonderful Josh had a miserable time in your arcade at that birthday party. You and your lanky friend implied my Josh wasn't smart enough to know how coin slots worked. Well, this arcade was fun while it lasted. Might as well burn it all down to ashes and build a new arcade on one of those ashes 100 years from now after this blows over. Before I can try to defend myself, she holds up a hand to stop me. Now, while I seriously question the wisdom of allowing you to run an arcade, I would love nothing more than to give you 0 stars and walk away immediately. I am unfortunately committed by ethical standards to stay and properly review your establishment in a relatively unbiased fashion. So as unpleasant as it may be to both of us, I suggest we remain professional, even if you've dug yourself a rather deep hole to climb out of, in my view. Understood? Oh, even if I want to go on a tirade or chew her out, I've got to think of an arcade. This isn't some rando angry parent, not this time. Her reviews of destroyed cities feels like chewing around glass, but I need to swallow my pride on this. Understood? Excellent. What I need from you now is to stay out of my way. Special treatment or consideration, I need to observe your arcade as a disinterested outside party so that I can judge your facility and atmosphere. But rest assured, if I see some egregious mistake, I will bring it to your attention pointedly. The readers, likewise, will become very aware of your shortcomings. I do my best to support consumer activism, and that requires absolute honesty of any difficulties I observe. So until such time I suggest we speak no further. Agreed? Yeah, fine by me. As you were then. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Not only does she hate us right off the bat, can't even leap to the defense of what we have built here without antagonizing her further. I may need to talk with Gavin about how to save Dave Wiener's Peach Pit from an inevitable negative review. Nothing else I can do now but pray to the arcade gods that everything from here on out goes out perfectly. Once again I wander the floor, but this time, while it's all smiles and pleasantries on the outside, I'm left all alone, battling my thoughts. Certainly not helping my anxiety, mind you. Being under a magnifying glass means anything that can go wrong will go wrong in spectacular fashion. Reported on across every arcade enthusiast website in existence. Wait, stop bad thinking. Don't assume things will go wrong. Besides, morning wasn't too eventful. Who's to say the afternoon will be a disaster? Right. And then the afternoon was a disaster. You had spoken too soon the second I saw Gavin approaching me with a tinge of worry furrowing his brow.
Utterly ridiculous.
It shouldn't be possible for us to be out of nachos in the vending machine this fast, and yet, here we are. I have receipts ordering exactly enough to fill them up, and yet, there were only a few bags in there. Missed delivery, perhaps? That was the least of our problems. Well, then we got an electrical problem. 3 of the retro games have shorted out. I don't understand. I tested the power supplies, outright rebuilt a few of them. Unless someone's seriously scuffling their sneakers and shocking the coin boxes, we're talking a failure somewhere in our electrical wiring. Calamity after catastrophe. They just keep piling up.
What?
All of the toilets. Oh, shit. All of the toilets stopped working. All of them. We need to call a plumber fast and not the ones that jump on turtles. Anxiety rising. What are we gonna do? This doesn't make any sense. I'm freaking out. Yeah, it was the girl with the credit card. Maybe we should close down for the day. Aren't the wrinkles try again tomorrow? We are hastily losing our grip on things, and if I don't say anything, we may as well call quits. I must refocus our energy. Yeah, this Dekonami. He's jealous. Kind of want to ask for help. Kind of want to command the troops. I don't want to come off as bossy. But I'm the manager. So... No way, we're not giving in just because of a few bugs in the system. We are the Funplex expatriates, the proud crew of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Did we give up when Deco came knocking? Hell no. We aren't giving up now. I want to hear some solutions. Talk to me, Ashley. Group exchanges nervous glances, then thankfully stops to breathe and think. I will become the plumber we need. I mean, not exactly, but I'll grab a plunger and do what I can. We'll have to close down the bathrooms for now, but I'm sure this can convince one of our neighbors to loan us theirs, maybe? I'll check next door with them before I do battle with the demonically possessed toilets. And well, I'd say the spending machine issue is human error. I have enough faith in my own error checking to say this human is not responsible. I'll make some calls with our distributors and see where the chain broke down. Also see about ordering some quick replacement stock. Mine's a bit more complex. I need to replace the fried power supplies. But I can do that. I can do most of those today. Meanwhile, I'll put feeler out for the indie arcade community online, see if I can get an electrician with arcade experience out here quick. I've been meaning to get back into online groups, and even if it means popping my head up in a crowd, I'll do it. Alright, good solutions, people. Good solutions. I won't be able to work the floor while I'm taming our restrooms. Holden, are you good for covering for me? Things seem to be getting more intense as the day picks up. You three focus on your tasks at hand. I may be the boss, but I was a floor attendant originally, and I can handle whatever Dave Wiener's Peach Pit throws at me. Got it? Gotcha! But I'm changing out of this first. I don't want to get poo water all over my new mascot. Toodles! Clean the dirty power going to the machines. What? I'm on it. You can count on me. Alright. All three busy. That leaves me in charge of every problem that may emerge for the rest of the afternoon. Quality USPS will be your friend. Yep. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. It's also late, and I want to get through this chapter. So my joke meter is running lower. With all three busy, that leaves me in charge of every problem that may emerge for the rest of the afternoon. No way to tap out with someone to help me with these situations. I need to work fast to hit every problem before it's too late. Can't leave any stones unturned this time. No risk of letting something spiral out of control. But I'm ready. I mean, I have to be. No choice. Feeling freshly invigorated, I start my floor trek. There are problems all around me, but what should I tackle first? Cursing and banging as someone beats up a machine. Queen bee cursing up a storm, like more than usual. Video wall keeps showing pictures of bunnies. That's not a bad thing. I'm gonna go to the beating of the machine. Ah. As I hear a clang and bang of someone assaulting a cabinet, I see Percy holding up a finger to grab my attention. I motion for him to join me as he does. Thank goodness I tried to grab Ashley, but she was in a hurry brandishing a plunger, like some sword. So much going on right now. What's happening? Some hooligans working his way down the retro game, sailing at them and smacking around the joysticks like they're speed bags. I swear he's gonna knock over our joust. That's how hard he was shoving our cabinet. People have been avoiding going near him ever since he started raging out. It's causing quite a scene. I'll take care of it, Percy. Thanks. Be careful, love. I don't like the looks of this one. He places a hand on my shoulder in solidarity before leaving. This happens more often than you think. Someone getting mad at a game that they start smacking the cabinet around. Unlike pinball, which will go into tilt mode to punish you, the only justice to be found here is my justice. I am the arcade law. You fucking piece of shit game! I'll totally jump over that fucking barrel, fucking monkey in his fucking barrels. Even if, well, I'm a little less than eager to bring the law down on this guy. I mean, aw, the size of this lad. Probably eats up 6 whole hams for breakfast and bench presses pickup trucks for fun. But I know my duty. I know what I must do. Get out of here. Absolute unit. I don't necessarily want to match his aggression. Yeah, they all have ghosts on their jackets, so I think they're part of a gang. Oh, maybe. Dekonami's Ghost Brigade tries to kill arcades. Uh-huh. That's my theory. A game theory. Okay. You need to greet the guest. You need to understand the guest. You need to... Oh, what's the E? Start reasonably, ask politely. It's greet, understand, E, solve, and thank. Right? Target experience, activate. I'm gonna be reasonable. Sorry, I need you to stop that immediately. Let's keep it simple. So we have a strict policy against damaging our games. I need you to stop that immediately. Who the fuck are you? Oh, good. Just what I needed right now. From the corner of my eye, I spot Mr. Fame watching. Better stay cool. Understand. Engage, solve, and think. Right. I missed the engage part. I'm the manager here, and I have a right to eject any customer abusing the games. I suggest you play nicely if you want to stay in Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Understood? You little... But oddly, his attention is diverted to something or someone behind me. It's only a couple of seconds, but the whole demeanor changes after that. Fine. He storms off, deciding he'd rather have the last word than argue it further. I turn to see who or what exactly changed his mind with a sharp glance. Crowd's too thick. Whoever or whatever this is gone now. Mr. Fame returns to the crowd without a comment, hopefully quietly approving of my law bringing. That was odd, but I guess it is a win-win. What problem to address next? You fucking kidding me? Queen Bee casts a sharp glare at someone who's about to play the idle fist in the comfort machine she's guarding, dissuading them. Looks down at her phone again, frantically keying in the commands. Right, that's sorted out. What's going on?
What the f?
Some shithead tried to jack my streaming account. I don't get it. Numi and I put together those dinky mini computers, stream game videos ourselves. I made the security recommendations myself to avoid this sort of thing. But it looks like our new experimental tech allows celebs like me to walk on up to a game and start streaming like it has a few holes. Stepped away for a few minutes to hit the bathroom, which is a disaster zone, by the way. Got an alert on my phone that someone tried to log into my account. They didn't count my two-factor authentication, at least. I'll admit, I'm not silicone illiterate enough to know how the streaming rig these two came up with works. I just allocated some R&D funding for them to make it happen. Specifics are beyond me. Apparently, the trouble has drawn the attention of the ever-watchful Mrs. DeFame. Wonderful. Okay, Naomi's busy fixing up the power supplies, but grab her and ask her to turn off the streaming add-on for now, just until we sort this out. Great. Just great. That's a day of streaming down the drain, but it beats leaving a security hole wide open. We'll figure this out later. Day off Twitch. You'll be fine. With Naomi busy and Ashley battling toilets, I have only one option to turn to for technical logical assistant. Iris, can you check with security camera footage? See who messed with the Fist of Discomfort machine while Queen Bee wasn't looking? Maybe that will help.
Iris online.
Already on it. I've been analyzing the video feeds ever since she mentioned hacking was afoot. Nobody hacks my friends and gets away with it. Looks like the next person to approach the machine was a tall man with blue sunglasses. You think he did it? He accessed the USB slot streamers used to log into the new tech, but wasn't streaming anything or even playing the game. He just plugged in a small device, waited, then left. From the access logs, I'd say he's our culprit. I'm on it, thanks, Iris. It's the ghost, guys! It doesn't take long to track the guy down. For starters, there's his rather unique fashion sense. Also, he's plugging into another one of our stream-friendly games without playing it. Extremely obvious tell. Kinda hard to give him the benefit of the doubt, or even a second chance. He clearly broke the rules of the arcade. Although he looks like the sort who could break me if I break the news to him badly. I should choose my words wisely, ones that involve me staying in one piece. A cab. And I'm... Don't do that! It's against the rules! Is kind of how that comes off. I kind of want to go neutral again. Honestly. Police will aggravate him. Mentioning police in any situation? Yeah. No sense letting this guy off the hook. We keep this simple and clean. Sir, I'm the manager of this arcade, and I'm gonna ask you to leave. Now. He straightens up, looming large over me, rather threatening fashion. I'm sorry, what was that, manager? You're telling me to leave? You heard me. At first, I think he's gonna bounce me out the door, instead of bouncing himself, but with a growl, he backs down. It's your call, buddy. Yours alone. Oh! And he walks right out the door. Another word, I'm left in a state of utter confusion. As our exchange seems suspiciously easy. A win-win? With that in the bag, I quickly look around to see if the... Did the mom bring the kids here to test me? With that in the bag, I quickly look around to see if there's any other nearby problems to address. Yeah, giving Ghost a bad name. Retro television-based video wall was an idea I came up with during renovations. Naomi runs the whole thing off of a cheap mini computer too. Practical, inexpensive, and gives it just the perfect amount of flair. I'm pretty proud of it up until this moment. For some reason, it's showing a nature documentary about cute fluffy bunnies, and retro music videos and arcade high scores. Not that bunnies are a bad thing necessarily, there's so many worse things I could be playing, but it's still not playing what I wanted to play. Something's amiss. As I'm hunting around for the remote control we keep at the prize desk, Teo approaches. Bunnies, huh? Yep, bunnies. Interesting choice, Holden. Not my choice, Teo. I'll have it fixed in a moment. Okay, cool. I was wondering if we'd suddenly experience a paradigm shift in arcade theming or something. Bunnies are really cute, though. Grabbing the remote, I flick it back to the channel 3, which should take the video feed from Naomi's system. Flips back to the bunnies on channel 5 a few seconds later. Persistent, almost. Aren't they? Almost like rabbits themselves. Click back to channel 3. Nope. Once again reverts to 5. Okay, clearly we're dealing with a master hacker. No one can modify Naomi's system, despite having no physical access to it. Individual capable of truly hacking the planet. Yeah. Yeah, it's a prankster with a universal TV remote. I've got one of those myself. Helps me turn off the overly loud TVs in bars, turn out the beats or whatever game I'm playing. Not that I would ever do that, mind you. Just in case. But with great power comes great responsibility and big booty bitches, and clearly, whoever's forcing us to watch this lacks the latter. They lack big booty bitches. They spoof the remote? Yeah. How about I go suddenly check the crowd to see if anybody's got a clear line of sight, is pointing a gadget at the video wall each time you change it. But I'm strapped for help, so I'm not going to deny Teo's offer. Sure, go for it. The war for the remote control continues for another minute, back and forth, music video to documentaries about rabbits. And now it's showing them mating. Which I'm seriously hoping does not count as pornography, or it'll be yet another black market against us with a certain arcade critic. It's only a few moments. Thank you, Orville. It's only been a few minutes, but it feels like an eternity of copulating Legomorphs before Teo returns. Found him. Orange jacket, standing in the pinball. Thanks, Teo. No worries. Anything for you, Holden. Roll up my sleeves on my hoodie. Ready to put an end to this. Uh-oh. Did my camera freeze there? That was great. Roll up my sleeves on my hoodie. Ready to put an end to this. Oh. Oh. Orville, did you put the bunnies on the... Orville. Come on. Wait a minute. Is that the new arcade newbie from earlier? Didn't seem like a troublemaker at the time. What's going on here? Nope, it's definitely this kid. I can see the tiny plastic gadget in their hand. Maybe before they pocket it. Perhaps noticing my approach, the teenager rolls stealth and gets a natural 1, resulting in an awkward, obvious attempt at looking like an unimportant part of the crowd. Hey! I didn't do anything. I mean, hi, good to see you again. What's up? How are things? Given this living bundle of nervousness, I'm not sure I feel like coming down like a ton of bricks on the poor kid. Rules are rules, right? I'm going to them. I kind of want to be nice. Yeah, they're not threatening. I'm sorry, but I know you're the one changing the TV channel. I'm not. I mean, you are, but it's okay. It's really not it's not really a big deal. You'd kindly stop doing it for now on. We can let this go. It's not like you did anything seriously wrong, okay? Just stop changing the channel. Okay, sorry. I wasn't trying to cause trouble. I mean, I was, but never mind. I'll stop thinking about it. And they're gone, slipping back into the crowd. That was weird. What's going on here? I decided to look around a bit more, hoping for clues. What trouble should I investigate next? Before I continue my quest to purge my arcade of evildoers, I am interrupted by an onslaught of my hardworking staff. I knew it. I knew it, Holden, about our missing inventory.
Oh.
When I get my hands on whoever did this, I found the electrical problem, Holden. Sabotage, and treason, an enemy agent walks among us. Okay, so we have some insight to what's causing all these messes. It's chaotic jumble right now. One at a time, please. Our suspiciously low snack inventory was indeed not human error. Delivery truck never arrived here. It was routed to a garbage dump due to computer error, or, as I suspect, malfeasance. The malfeasance explains our electrical problem, too. Remember my joke about someone scuffing their feet and... Oh, thank you. I am bisexual sitting. Ooh. Remember my joke about someone scuffing their feet and shocking the coin boxes? Nope, that's actually what happened. External shock, not grid failure. Someone's got a battery or some other shock prod was using it to crash games. Must be the same someone who flushed a bunch of wadded up paper towels and firecrackers down the toilets. It's a war zone in there. It's able to dredge up one super gross chunk of it. We need a professional plumber to get the rest. It's sounding like way too suspicious to be random acts of hooliganism. Also ties into what I've been handling on the floor. I had to deal with pranksters all afternoon, too. I had to kick a few of them out the door. I'm so busy playing firefighter, running from the blaze to blaze with a leaky bucket, that I hadn't even been able to get the pieces together. But now it's clear, and I know what I must do. Good work, everyone. Proud of you. But the job's not finished yet. Gavin, order us replacement inventory. Ashley, find a plumber. And the best we can afford. Naomi, finish up replacing the fried power supplies. And as for me, I'm gonna have a word with our miscreant. You know who to blame for this mess? I got a pretty strong suspicion. Go get him, Holden. And with a nod of solidarity, all of us split up, each on our own mission to thwart the ne'er-do-wells. Not particularly thrilled to begin this confrontation. My nerves haven't stopped jangling since this morning, but, well, my friends are counting on me to be the responsible one. I can't voice this off onto Gavin like I might have done at the Funplex. Finding my quarry isn't particularly difficult. She's been in the background this whole time, watching and waiting as I ran around trying to put a lid on the mayhem. Her eyes study me as I approach, grinning ear to ear. Hiya, hello there. Figured it out, huh? Yeah, I can't say I understand the why, but at least I know the who. Matching fashion style was a pretty big clue.
I guess a formal introduction's in order. Yeah, okay. The name's Sue. Natural-born leader. Hacker extraordinaire. And leader of the ghost monsters. the hottest gang on these streets.
I knew they were a gang.
Pleased to meet ya.
She playfully curtsies, her wicked smile never ceasing.
Yeah, I guess my friends were a little wild and crazy, leaning a bit heavy on the pranks. And okay, you booted some of us out. Not all, just some. That's cool. I mean, it's your house and your rules. You're the sheriff here and you laid down the law. And I respect that. Let me make it up to you, okay?
She's a boy named Sue? Sue steps back, taps a button on her smartwatch. And from the crowd of gamers, her whole gang assembles. Even the ones I told to get lost. Gang, this is... What's your name again? Mix these nuts. Oh! Inky Binky! Oh! 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 Pac-Man reference. Gang, this is Holden. Holden is Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Now then. She turns to face her ghost monsters. You're all very naughty, and I say they're owed an apology. Big fat I'm sorry from each of you. Don't you agree? Each of them mumbles a semi-coherent, semi-sincere apology. Yeah, whatever, sorry. Yeah, real sorry. Gosh, I'm so sorry I mixed these nuts. I'm really sorry. When they finish, Sue faces me once again.
Everybody's sorry, which means everybody's forgiven, correct? Because, and this is me being real with you, I like this arcade. I really do. It beats the crap out of Deco's Palace, that's for sure. I can easily see this being our new home, you know? I admire what you've done with the place. It's totally awesome, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. Again and again. I definitely don't want to end our first day here on a sour note. No. I'm so glad we can communicate like adults. Apologize for being naughty and move on.
That's not sarcasm, right?
Okay. We may still ruffle a few feathers while we're here, but that's cool, right? I'm sure you understand that it's all fun and games. Nothing personal. So, what do you say, friend? All's forgiven?
Let me get this straight. You scare our customers, mess with our television sets, smash and short circuit our games, clog our toilets, redirect our mail orders, come back here after I explicitly told you to get lost, try to hijack Queen Bee's streaming account, and you want me to smile and let you come back tomorrow. My words barely phased her, that grin is still lingering. Yep, that sounds about right. I love this arcade, I think we'd be great friends. She is. She's being passive-aggressive. What do you say, partner? Waiting for my response, she holds out a fist bump. I could be judicious. I'm not going to cuss her out. And I'm not going to be an asshole. A comedic asshole. That is strictly reserved for Dekonami. These two I seem the best. I don't necessarily want to be soft. I feel like I need to be stern from the get-go. Oh gosh. God. I think because I'm gonna have to be more. Yeah, one of the bottom two. This is a tough one. I think because she's being jokey, I don't want to be soft on her. I think I want to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go with option 4 because I don't want to be soft on her. I don't want her to think that I'm a pushover. So if I lay it down, she'll not treat me like a pushover. You can't claim you didn't know the rules. Obviously you knew them, and you broke them anyway. And that's a simple, clear-cut fact. I don't know why you caused so many problems if you claim to honestly love our arcade. But, regardless, that has to stop. You can follow the letter and spirit of the law, I'll let you come back. Banning you is effectively the same thing as allowing you in provided that you play nice. Either way, no more trouble happens. That's all I want. No more trouble. So, can you promise me that you'll obey the rules of the road?
No helping it.
Sure could, but promises, well, promises are a pretty strong thing to ask for, you know? Something's wrong here. I can tell when someone's being sincere with me. She's clearly genuine about wanting to come back, but it seems conflicted. How hard is it to not hack machines and run wild? Why would that be a problem? My offer's on the table. No negotiation. Obey the rules, and we're fine. I can forgive today's mess as a sign of good faith. Break the rules again, I'm getting the police involved. She raised an eyebrow at that.
Whoa, put the brakes on. Bad idea, friend. Really bad idea. You don't want to even think about getting the cops involved in this. No. Because, and this is me being honest with you because we're on such good terms, it won't do you any good. We'll be out and back on the streets within a day. We've got friends in high places. We don't sell drugs or weapons. We sell information. And information, as a currency, is far more valuable than what other gangs trade in. So if we're doing this, we don't involve the pigs. Any problems, you come to me direct. That's my rule. Break that rule. And, well, you don't want to see what I can do with the push of a single button.
So now you're threatening me.
I'm just telling you how it is. What you do now is entirely up to you.
But before she can continue her tirade, we're rather rudely interrupted. I'm bisexual! Oh, Sue, the hell you think you're doing here? The thick tension that surrounded us melts away. Redirected to the new challenger. All eyes glare towards them. Oh, great. Okay, hold that thought. I got business to attend to. Damn right you do. Ghost monsters don't operate south of 23rd Street. You damn well know this lovely chainsaw territory. Yeah, new challenger is the second game. Get lost or get tossed. I wasn't confused before. I sure tech am now. All I can do is watch this unfurl before me. With a clap, Sue summons her buddies to her side. I'm sorry, south of what? I don't recall signing any non-compete agreement with you, darlings.
Ghost monsters for life.
Oh, ghost monsters! This locker room gossip queen is disrespecting your fearless leader. What do we say to that? Nobody disses on Sue on my watch. Yeah, I ain't scared of a head chick. I'm an equal opportunity, socially maladjusted individual. This is not what I expected when I played the game today. I think you got your answers, ladies. Now then, let's rumble. Well, to their credit, they didn't throw the first punch. We're talking Han didn't shoot first levels of moral high ground there. Immediately, ghost monsters and lovely chainsaws are at each other's throats, grappling, punching, shoving each other. Baseball bat gets swung, clings off the side of the racing game, soda cans are thrown. Someone uproots a chair near the snack machine that goes flying to. It's chaos. Complete, utter chaos, and it needs to stop now. Iris! As for me, it's funny. Start the day anxious about what the future may bring. Once that future goes completely to poop, well, anxiety just fades away. Something oddly freeing about seeing your world crumble around you. Nothing left to fear, and that means I can swing into action, ready to face it. Priority 1, get the customers the hell out of here. Gavin and Ashley are already on that. I join in, trying to funnel the panicked crowd of kids and gamers out the door and away from the carnage. This is the kind of thing the police are supposed to address. This is the one instance I probably would call the police. when a situation gets violent, I will more than likely need that kind of help. I mean, look at me. I can't stop an actual fight. Orderly fashion, please. Out! Everybody out! Light spills into the restaurant area, fortunately well after everybody eating had bailed on the place. Yeah, exactly. Much as I hate cops. They're trained for this kind of thing. This just adds greasy french fries to the mix of crap being thrown through the air at the opposing sides of this gang war. Damn it! I'm not letting that fuck ass get away with it. Until now, it's been the world's sloppiest barroom brawl, teenagers flailing at each other wildly, generating wrecking scene rather than at each other. But now she's pulled out a gun. Oh, not some kind of light arcade gun, but a real-life shooting, killing gun. This isn't happening. This cannot be happening. This is 100% happening. Leader of the Lonely Chainsaw Gang raises her weapon, takes aim at Sue, trying to end this. But her target's conveniently tucked behind Mrs. Defame and Queen Bee. Gotta do something. Someone is gonna get seriously hurt. Comic acceptance washes over me. This is how things will be. No helping it. One chance to do something good in the midst of all this chaos. Time slows for me, like I'm trapped in eat the gun in a dream state. Pure instinct takes over, and I start running towards them. What the fuck? What? What? I'm gonna cry, scream, vomit. Yeah, I feel like if I protect Miss Defame, yeah, I was thinking if I protect Miss Defame, she'll give me a good review. Get down! Oh my god. Holy shit, what did you... I was aiming for Sue. Pigs, pigs! Run for it! Stay cool and wipe the footage first. Do it. Stay with... Okay! Sue's a literal child, yeah. I would never jump. I just wanted to make a dream for everybody to enjoy. That's all. Was that so wrong? It's what you'd have done. It's what you do for all of us. But I guess no good deed goes unpunished, huh? D's nuts family curse. Do I need to get a heart transplant?
Spirit, dear. You'll get through this. I know you will.
Thanks, Francine.
Now, you'd best wake up. There's still more to be done.
I said that earlier in stream. It's not my time yet. Oh my god, I'm in the same room that Percy was in. Slowly I open my eyes. A soft beeping of medical monitoring greets me, as well as an angel in white, angel in white lab coat. Yeah, but she named herself after a gang after Retro Classic. She must have some good in her. Well, they're no heavenly being. They do appear to be my doctor armed with nothing more than a clipboard. Still a little hazy as they briefly explain the situation. Thanks to my wild theatrics, I startled the shooter enough that her bullet missed its intended target and went into my leg. Which hurts like hell and apparently resulted in a surprisingly clean shot I'll recover from in a few weeks. 2 days in the hospital, a week or two on crutches, some limping, and I'll be back to 100%. More importantly, nobody died. I can live with this momentary pain if someone else gets to live, period. So it could have been better, could have been worse. Doctor haven't given me the report. They used to treat the other patients, but before they do, they inform me I have a visitor. This is a plus side. I wonder who it is. It's Percy! Percy walks in, head held high. He's trying to hold it in, trying not to cry. Confound it all. What the bloody hell were you thinking jumping in front of a gun like that? How could you throw your life away like that? How could you... You noble, noble fool. A noble fool I love so dearly, a noble fool who I thought for one terrible moment I'd lost forever. Percy, you're talking about yourself.
Please, hear me out. I've made a decision.
Grey's Anatomy.
I am no stranger to grief. You know this. I've felt loss. I've felt pain. I'd like to think that if you were to leave my arms, I could shoulder the burden and carry on.
A child.
When I lost my dear little sister, it was a considerable burden to bear. But I fear losing you would have broken me. Completely. I love you with all of my heart. Even the part of my heart that seeks my destruction. I can't help myself. It would be easier, wouldn't it? A simple, light-hearted love, one which could let go when the time comes to let go. Understanding that it will be fleeting. Accepting that. But that's not the truth, is it? I love you deeply, and I cannot deny that. Today was proof. If you were gone, a piece of me would have gone with you. I couldn't bear it. So, I've decided. I'm going to accept my doctor's treatment.
Thought so?
Because making you shoulder the pain of losing me is selfish. It's unfair to make you have to feel even a tiny bit of the way I felt today.
That's the way I thought he was going to end up going. So it seems I'm going to have to live after all. No way around it. Assuming you can forgive me for my outburst of utter foolishness, that is. I kind of want to make a joke. I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm glad you're choosing life, Percy, and I've no doubt that your sister would want you to choose life as well. There's no need to die in her honor. You've a high score to achieve in her honor instead, right? And then a brilliant long life to enjoy also in her honor. So if you've decided you want to try the treatments, I'll be behind you every step of the way and beyond. I love you and I want to be with you for a very, very, very long time. Hold on,
As would I.
This is what I want. I want to be with you for as long as I can.
Well.
Now, treatment isn't a cure. I wasn't lying about that. There's still a chance it won't work. But it's a chance I'm ready to take. And however many years I have, be they short or long, I'm happily spend them by your side. And in front of Mr. Moopy.
Right.
Yes, well, that goes without saying. He sighs, letting all the weight off his chest. A little poke at his game-playing habits help lighten his mood. Entirely. Just being something of a prat mind. So focus on punishing myself that I couldn't see how I was hurting others. You can forgive me, but I was quite cross with my mom and dad. Unfairly so, considering they've already lost a daughter. I'll call them tonight. Start to patch things up, I promise. How about once I'm finished? The first round of treatments, we head on up to jolly old England. Beat the folks, you and I. Suppose I'll need a passport. International trip, never left the coast, much less this country. Sounds good here, but I'll need to make some arrangements. Passport, convert some money into pounds, pack plenty of clean underwear, things like that. Oh, baby, where we're going, we won't need underwear. I'll leave that to you. I'll just toss a few things in a bag and go. Travel light.
Well,
it's been a funny sort of day.
Funny sort of day, hasn't it?
Yeah. There's still a lot of work to do to clear things up at the arcade, pave the way to this bright future we apparently now have together. But I know we can do it. See you bright and early. Well, whenever the doctor lets you leave, I suppose. Thanks, Percy. Love you. And I you. Seeing the person I care for the most was certainly a boon to my spirit. Gave Back to the Future reference. Now if they could only do something about the food here. Yeesh. My heart calm, my body finally tells me it's exhausted. Snuggle to the covers and yawn escapes me. Just as I'm about to roll over and drift off to sleep, another visitor drops in. It's likely well past visiting hours, but with no small amount of both dread and relief, I'm glad to see her. Mixed these nuts, a word if you will. Try to straighten myself up from the pillow backrest. Put my professional front, even if I'm in excruciating pain. Okay, I should start by explaining that was what happened today isn't exactly indicative. I should hope it was. Better to disguise the disbelief on my face. What? It seems I've misjudged your character based on an initial unpleasant interaction, but what I saw today, clearly you are no fool nor a coward. I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you've built at Dave Wiener's Peach Pit with that brush all over such a small matter. I saw you selfishly throw yourself in front of that bullet. You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that. It's indicative of someone who isn't simply in this for the money, as so many in this industry are. In fact, you took the bullet for me, despite my open hostility towards you. Seems very childish of me in retrospect, and I apologize. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all those eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I have to review tend to be very impersonal and cold. So you're impressed with the arcade? Well, let's not go that far. I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on before a gang war broke out. But I will also say I've only ever seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual, to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small up-and-coming arcade similar to yours, everything went wrong. Everything. I wrote my review in an honest fashion, and as a result of my scathing pen, it was sold and closed within a month. Sold to a notable figure in this industry. You don't mean... Yes, Dekonami. Such is the fate of an arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, only escaped being devoured by being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, your enthusiasm may have put it in its crosshairs, and if you cannot tidy up your reputation after today's affairs, Dave Wiener's Peach Pit will be next. Again and again, torn down by Dekonami. This time he didn't even have to lift a finger. By pure coincidence, the ghost monsters wrecked everything before he could exact any revenge. All he has to do is swoop in and buy out what's left of our dreams. However, I have come to a decision. Given I was a first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given your willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm going to tell my editor I need more time, that I want to return in 1 week and get a more accurate, mature overview of your operation. 1 week. That is the best I can offer you. I don't think she's a MILF. This is a difficult hole to climb out of, Mixed Nuts. Even aside from earlier trouble, having a gang fight and a shooting transpire at an arcade. Well, this press will feed on this. Even if I was the only press present and accounted for, they'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. Yeah, she probably lives. If your arcade survives that initial onslaught, I hope to write a proper review, which can lay those concerns to rest. But I'll offer you no more second chances. No more reasonable doubts. Best foot forward when I return. Well, my readers will know the truth. Understood. I can only put 1 foot forward, homie. Understood. Then I'll leave you to your recuperation. With a curt nod, she turns, leaves the room, leaving me with my thoughts. 1 week. We've got exactly 1 week to completely rebuild our reputation. Clear the good name of Dave Wiener's Peach Pit. Otherwise, it's game over for all of us. It's also bedtime. It is almost midnight. So, we're gonna save. I know what MILF stands for, yes. Oh my god, hello.
I guess you're gonna miss that.
About to leave.
E-raid.
Hello.
Viewers.
We're gonna double raid.
Viewers.
Yeah. And you're
Hello.
talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right? Oh yeah.
I know I have to go to bed. I got work at 7 in the morning. I had to finish this. Okay. I'm gonna give you one quick pizza fact, and then we're gonna raid off and go to bed. Bye. But welcome on in, streamers. Nana, go to bed now. Just go to bed, Nana. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Holden and Bulba. Apologies you don't get to experience my wonderful comedic, emotionally wonderful streams. But I play indie and Nintendo games. And I love Zelda and Arcade Spirits, Stardew Valley, and all kinds of other games. Your pizza fact today: 62% of Americans prefer meat toppings on their pizza, 38% prefer vegetarian. Everybody loves different kinds of pizzas. That's a beautiful thing. Alright. But thank you so much, Anthony, for the raid. You're one of my favorite people. You always give me a smile and always have such nice things to say. So thank you so much, raiders. I love and appreciate you. We are going to raid off so I can go to bed so I'm not late to work tomorrow. We're gonna raid off to my friend Jer. Jer's playing Spiritfarer today. Jer's pronouns are they, them. Wonderful queer streamer who just always makes me laugh. Is an absolute riot. And if you're planning on watching someone stream pretty late into the night, Jer's your person to watch. So, tomorrow, we're playing Stardew Valley. We're starting the Ginger Island for our co-op farm. So, if you want to stick around for some Spiritfarer, hell yeah. See you guys tomorrow for Stardew at 8 p.m. But if you have not heard it yet today, I want you to know that I love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Say hi to Jer and have a fantastic night. Bye!